Hello everybody, it's Girl Got Game, and welcome back to Arcade Spirits. How are we doing this evening? Hope you all are well. Yeah, let's hop in. We have one more route to do, and it's super exciting. Hello, Mara. Or should I say hello again, Mara? Good to see you. How are you doing? Catherine as well, hello. Nice to see you all. Alright, so...
Thank you for
we are here for Ashley. Thank goodness. Definitely need flirty first impressions for Ashley. So yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I'm finally gonna not break her heart. That's the dream anyway, so... Let's see, for Ashley, she likes steady answers the most, surprisingly. And then gutsy second, and a little bit of quirky. So that's what we're going for our build. Nothing we haven't seen before, but I was surprised that she actually likes steady the most. Yeah, Zach's heart more more so than Ashley's. I won't break Zach's heart anymore. If he'll even forgive me at this point. He may not. Which I understand. He shouldn't, really. Okay. We're just gonna skip through all this stuff again. We should be meeting Ashley pretty soon. Snappy dresser. Actually, I've never done this before. I'm gonna do this. Uh-oh, I summoned Zachary. He's like, I shouldn't. Hi. I didn't realize you were here. Whoops. Aw, hey, Game Dan. Sorry that you're feeling sore throaty. That is miserable. Hope you feel better soon. That is true, JJ. You know, I did forget about the tech savvy stuff. That does make sense. I'm gonna use my time wheel in a second because I forgot that Grant's not a fan of quirky. Why, I am Francine, dear. The wonders of plastic surgery.
I think not.
Out. No. Kidding! Kidding! I'm Crystal. She hired me to work the desk. I'm her grandson's replacement. He doesn't look pleased with me jerking him around like that, but nods in satisfaction anyway.
Good to hear.
Oh no! Zachary also has a messed up throat. Goodness gracious. And I have been coughing for the last hour, so apologies if you just hear me go off to get like a candy to suck or something, because I'm just like, why? Why is this happening? Let's see. I think this one works for him? Yep. Okay. That works. Good. All the better to sneak you more money. Oh my god. I'm still... I still can't believe you did that sneaky donation when Max and I weren't here. That was amazing. Oh my god. I'm like... When Catherine's like, there's a surprise for you, I'm like, huh? What does that mean? And then later that night, I'm like, it all makes sense now. Okay. Has Bob evolved to attack us directly now? I wonder. Hold on. I was so busy reading chat. I'm like, oh, this is when Ashley shows up. All right, let's have the more terrifying reveal. Utterly famished by this point, I have a seat and unpack my lone lunch. There we go. That's better. Ah, it's so scary. Well, since she's a steady lady, coherent screaming seems the only reasonable thing to do. I opened my mouth as wide as I could and let the fear fall from my lips, my mind devoid of any emotion but horror. Whoa, whoa! It's fine. Everything is gonna be fine. Horrific vision. Oh, that's so good. But you're, I'm a real human being, I promise. It's just a costume. Horrific vision?
Hey, so I'm sorry if I traumatized you. Really.
It wouldn't have been so bad if it wasn't for the location of the eye holes.
Can we start over, maybe?
I nod my head slowly, although that could just be muscle spasms from being in shock.
I'm Ashley.
Oh, JJ, I'm sorry. That is miserable. Hope you're feeling better. And I'm Crystal.
I'm also Pinky, the Funplex Flamingo. It's my secret, yet not so secret identity.
What the Funplex what now? This is almost too much to take in. Gavin was a bit of a lot. Naomi was off the scale cheerful. I've met some really intense people so far.
Did you sneak into the employee section just to get my autograph?
Well, not just, but mainly. Me? No.
Oh, I thought you would recognize Pinky from all the signs around the arcade. Pinky is the mascot of the Funplex, after all.
Oh no, that's not what I meant at all. I mean, I work here.
You work here? Since when?
Today? This morning, to be specific.
Oh, awesome! Welcome to the Funplex.
Thanks, man. Oh, yeah. I feel that, Mara. I've had that with this cough, where I'll get into such a fit that I'm like, am I gonna actually throw up because it's so... ugh, just miserable. Miserable. Oh my goodness. Well, we're a bunch of sickos together. Well, at least we can keep each other company. I mean, it would have been way cooler if you were just so enamored with the chibi flamingo creature plastered on every wall that you had to know more.
Let's see.
You could have stealthily maneuvered your way through all the games, sliding right on up to the employees only door. But how did you get the door code?
Ooh.
Of course! You would have collected the password on a piece of paper that fell from Gavin's pocket. You searched your heart and decided that 4-digit number had to be the intel you needed.
Let's see.
Next, you needed to lie in wait for the opportune moment to punch in that secret key code. Just to find me. It just keeps going and going. And going. Yes, all the goofs. To make us all feel better, let's do it. And hello, Westwood. Good to see you. You're not too late. We just got to Ashley, so you're pretty much right on time. Good to have you. Let's see. Let's try this. Wow. I mean, wow. I'm suitably impressed, albeit slightly terrified. She likes it. She can just take an idea and run with it. Where she's running with it, I'm not sure even she knows. And how would you have snuck out, I wonder? I could have helped. But for a price. Ashley finally realizes she's been babbling to herself for a good couple minutes. It's all good. So her personality is steady, with a little bit of gutsy and quirky thrown in. Oops. Sometimes I get swept up in a good story. I mean, I gotta find some way to make this job more interesting. Is it really that dull here? No, not really. I just crave a different kind of excitement than beeps and boobs, screaming children, and broken machines. You aren't really painting the best picture here, just gotta say. Howdy doody, Kit. Good to see ya. How's it going today? I am planning on doing that, Catherine. Yes, I'm gonna do the befriend everybody ending after Ashley. I also low-key want to... I won't do this on stream, but I low-key want to redo everyone's romance with a bold personality because I want to see what they say during that part with Tsunami at the end. Like how we did it with Queen Bee. I'm morbidly curious. I would show that part on stream, but getting to that point, I think I would do off stream and then just be like, hey, let's just see what everybody has to say at this point. Maybe, possibly. I am considering it anyway. And Gigi is here too. Hello, Gigi. Good to see you. How are you doing today? Ah, geez. I don't mean to be a downer. I just want to move up in the world. I've got things to accomplish, dreams to fulfill, cosplay to make. Yeah, exactly, Westwood. That's what I want to do. Yeah. Yeah, let's make everyone feel awkward. Exactly. That's what I want to do. Cosplay? As we switch topics, it's like she's a completely different person. Ashley's eyes light up and she smiles. Yeah! You know, like dressing up as your favorite video game or TV character. I love it! It's so empowering to be able to make your own costume and wear it proudly. It's even better when people recognize what character you are. Empowering? Really? Granted, she certainly had the power to stop my heart for a few beats.
Yes!
Definitely! You want to try? Got a favorite game character? I can help you make your first cosplay if you want. In fact, I made this one! I think Ashley is pointing to her flamingo costume, but it's a little hard to tell with her hands as feathers. So Pinky is your creation? Intentionally? Yep! It looks pretty good for my first mascot cosplay, doesn't it? If you were going for terrifying, then yes. I've never done this one. I'm gonna try it just to see what happens, but I know she likes the quirky one, so we can always use our time travel mouse wheel. Apparently I have done this before. I just have a bad memory. We've established this before, it's fine. I could totally see that in the next Super Slasher 16 film. I won't be able to unburn that image from my mind. Well, I have always wanted to be in the movies. I could be the next Stan Winston or Ray Harryhausen.
Let's see.
I can see it now. A dark and spooky night in a dark and spooky mansion. 6 teenagers went there for the reunion of something that happened in their dark and tragic past. Skip to the end. Everyone dies except the cheerleader. Anyway. It's so good. I do remember that now. Okay, let's do this. I'm all thumbs when it comes to stuff like that. Literally, if I get enough thread running between them. I'm pretty impressed, though. Naomi was going on about craftsmanship of games. Clearly, you're digging on craftsmanship of costumes. Work is busy, Oz. That's too bad, Gigi. Okay, we'll see you in a bit, Kit. No problem. Oh, good, JJ. Start thinking about that for sure. We definitely need that. Conspiracade. That is so good. Pinky's Fun House, Sailor Pinky's. Ooh, all excellent ideas. Yeah, we definitely need to start spitballing some names. Aw, thanks! It's nice when hard work is appreciated. I wear it around the Funplex to liven up the crowds, get people pumped to play some games, and the kids seem to adore it. That makes sense. Although, the arcade has been completely dead so far. No crowds to pump or kids to be adored by. Hey, secret between you and me? Ashley motions for me to come closer. She leans in, glances around the room once, and then talks in a hushed tone. I did some repairs on Pinky overnight. I had to restitch the left arm, and I was giving her an old test drive to make sure it doesn't fall off. Huh. Limbs falling off seems bad. Oh, it was! Yesterday, I was dancing with a little girl. Must have been like 5, 6 years max. Anyway, we were next to Showtime stage when she tugged on my arm, and... whoosh! Off came the arm. The girl instantly started bawling. Well, at least you are consistently scaring people, and it's not just me.
Nope.
Hey now! I don't want that to happen again. I felt so bad. But enough about me. What about you? So you're Carl's replacement? I guess so. I'm the new floor attendant. I attend to the floor. The floor is a thing I am attending to when I'm not going into cardiac arrest. At least you're funnier than Carl, that's for sure. No worries, Doc. Good to have you. Hope your dinner was good. I can't wait to go home and tell Juniper I do have a sense of humor. She'll be so proud. I assume you've already met Francine, but have you had a chance to meet Gavin and Naomi yet? Yeah, I met them already. Although it seems like they aren't too keen on each other. Right? Ashley rolls her eyes and lets out a sigh. I wish they would hurry up and make out already. Let's make it happen. We can do this. Yeah. Wait, what? Seriously? So, are they going out? Nope. But they always bicker like an old married couple. It's classic anime cliche. The ones who fight always end up together. Mark my words, Crystal. Consider them marked.
Beep, beep.
What's that sound? Drat. I set an alarm for when my lunch break was over. Time to go back to the grindstone. I didn't even get a chance to eat.
What? No!
That's no good. Crystal needs her calories. You eat up. I'll go watch the floor. In fact, how about I take over the ticket desk for the next shift? You can do my job and wander the floor a bit. Fair enough. Thanks. Ashley winks before her face disappears into the dark recesses of that inhuman mask. As I'm wolfing down rice in the shape of a little heart, wow, it occurs to me I didn't actually ponder my flirty first impressions of Ashley yet. Let's see. Well, that's the dream, Westwood. We'll see what we can do. See if we can make it happen. All right, all aboard the Pinky train, everybody. Choo-choo! I'm a little shocked at how creative and fun Ashley is. I've never met anyone like her that has so much gusto in life. I hope if I spend more time with her, a little of that passion will rub off on me too. Anyway, with lunch in my belly and break time complete, the second half of my workday began. Okay, so we'll skip ahead a little bit. Let's meet our other three people. Hello, Percy. Let's do this one. Alright. This one. That'll be good. I know, good old Percy. Good old Perper. Anton V, good to see you, girl. Alright. That's going well. Let's dance, sir. Alright. Oops. Hold on. Let's go back a little bit. Hold on. Let's get our girl back. Yeah, Dan, I'm wondering about that too. We haven't spent too much time with her, so it should be interesting. We'll find out. An adorable nightmare joins the impromptu staff gathering.
Ooh.
Crystal's off to a great start. Here's to your first day, followed by many more. Don't you two have jobs to attend to? Just ordered a replacement power supply for Robotron. Nothing left to do for the day. Not many kids around for me to entertain. Finally, a quiet moment. My dream job has been going a mile a minute since I got here. Is it my dream job? I told Francine I wasn't sure why I was here, but that I was willing to try and find out for myself. It'd be silly to think I'd find my purpose after a single day, but on the whole, that day's been pretty decent. I'm starting to get along with my coworkers, I'm helping people with their problems, what more could I want? What more could I want? Well, I don't know. Not yet. But I'll find out one day. Okay, see you in a sec, Dan.
We've only got a few hours till closing, and it's nice and quiet. How about we game a bit?
Speak for yourself. I've still got paperwork to handle.
Oh, come on. Don't act like you don't game.
Irrelevant.
I know your dirty little secret.
What? Naomi?
You sneak in early each morning to play pinball. You're a pinball wizard.
Ah. Well, what of it? I wonder if at that point Gavin was like, does she know that I'm interested? Oh no. And they're like, oh, it's just that I play pinball. Well, big deal. Ah, well, what of it? I bring order to chaos. Pinball is the very expression of that art form.
You know what we should do? Impromptu pinball tourney.
The girls are giggling, and I'm finding myself smiling right alongside them. All in all, not a bad way to end my first day. If only. If only.
By the way, I've booked a birthday party for this afternoon.
Well? The looks of confusion and outright terror on their faces, all after dying off immediately, are vaguely concerning to me.
Sorry, I meant to tell you, dears, but I plumb forgot.
A birthday party. How old are the kids, may I ask?
It's her 5th birthday. Oh, to be young again. 5-year-olds.
Naomi starts pulling at her hair, eyes wide and trembling.
Throwing skee balls overhand into the glass. Jumping up and down on pinball machines. Putting chewing gum into coin slots. Pulling at my costume, tearing off pieces of it.
Naomi, Ashley, keep it together. We've survived kids' birthday parties before.
Doom, the end is nigh.
Well, I'd hate to get in the way of all the fun. Yep, it's time for my afternoon nap anyway. You have fun, dears.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, Zachary. Right. Battle stations, everyone. I'll take ticket desks so I can oversee operations. Ashley, greet the kids. Naomi, watch for hardware damage. Crystal, roaming duty. Look for trouble, do what you can. Prepare yourselves. They are coming. Like an oncoming tidal wave, the rumble is felt before it is seen. Parents pulling into the parking lot, minivans disgorging kindergartners, and suddenly, there they are. An explosion of small humans rushes the doors, bursting into the arcade before scattering every which way. Even before any of them can get tokens, they're grabbing at joysticks, mashing buttons, eager to get their game on, or even just pretend to be playing. The crew assumes battle stations, Naomi by the fragile pinball machines, Ashley near the door trying to distract the incoming kids to greet them. Gavin, armed with pre-stacked $10 rolls of tokens, quickly exchanges them with the adults, beats waiting in line at the change machines. As for the pro gamers, well, Queen Bee and Teo's friends bolt for the exit, abandoning them. Keen on getting out ahead of the surge of kiddies, I guess. That's all very well and good, but I've got no idea where I'm supposed to be. Roaming duty, Gavin said. Look for trouble, Gavin said. I mean, I was doing that before, but now the chaos is multiplied. For a few minutes, I'm like a pinball being bounced around, or like that frog trying to cross a highway of traffic. Eventually, I spot 3 possible problems on the rise, and Crystal, professional floor attendant, is ready to attend to them. Which one of these should I tackle first, though? I may not be able to deal with all of them in time. Okay, well, we definitely gotta save our girl first. No one can prove Crystal didn't poison Francie. Wow! I can smell disaster on the wind, and it smells sweet. As in, I can smell that box of birthday cupcakes one of the parents left near the ticket desk. with kids swarming around it, scavenging for their favorite icing colors. At first, my inner child is merely offended that someone thought one of those icing blobbed cupcake cakes was superior to actual birthday cake. But there are clearly larger issues at stake than that.
I want a chocolate! Don't take all the chocolate!
I want 2 cupcakes. Give me 2 cupcakes.
No fair! Everybody gets one, and mine's gotta be chocolate!
Of course, the kid at the front grabs the last one.
Finders keepers, losers weepers.
I cut him off again, good grief. The parents aren't paying attention. They're too busy complaining about their jobs and the weather and the PTA and stuff. Meaning when the first cupcake is thrown, nobody is there to stop it.
Ah! Stop it! Stop it!
I want chocolate!
Welp. As blobby wads of icing and sponge cake go flying, I glance over to the coin-op games, which are about to get caught in the crossfire. Naomi, who's busy trying to unjam a joystick one of the kids waggled too hard, looks up to see the cupcake onslaught coming her way. As does Ashley, whose fuzzy costume is a nice and inviting target for flying confectionery. Act fast, Crystal! I think you might be right about that game, Dan. I think you might be right. Had cupcakes instead of a wedding cake. Ooh! But your friend who studied pastries and baking made them. That would have been delicious. That sounds great. I think those wedding cupcake things are pretty cool looking, actually. And it does make it easier to serve, because everyone can just take one. So I kind of like the idea of it, to be honest. Alright, Ashley, I choose you! Did I say King Dan? I meant to say Game Dan. I'm kind of stuffed up, so I might not be pronouncing things properly. Game! Game! Oh my goodness. Quickly, I hurl myself into the action. Ha! Get down, Miss Ashley! That last cupcake, the way it... where it lands, oh boy. Numbness sets in as multiple rounds of frosting coated, there we go. Mortar fire impact against my body. Sure, GG. The best things in life come from me messing up speaking, so there you go. When I finally hit the ground, my clothes are totally ruined. I died. But alas, my noble self-sacrifice could not save them both. Oh no, right on the forehead! Naomi! No! The game! The joust she was working on with me this morning got its controls splattered with icing. I'm sorry, Naomi. Oh no, Bob, leave Zachary alone! Of all days. Including... Whoa, what is... Mouth? Are we good? Are we good? Including sugary slime dumped right into the exposed joystick she was fixing. But Ashley's at my side in an instant. Crystal! No! Damn you, unjust universe! Ashley, it's so cold. Lie still, Crystal. I won't let you die on me. I'm not dying. The icing's just kind of cold and sticky and gross. Oh, well that's okay then. By this point, the lackadaisical parents have finally noticed the pastry wars and are busy rounding up the combatants for various scoldings. That's a good point, Game Dan. At least it didn't hit Naomi in the chest. Meanwhile, Naomi's near tears as she affixes an out-of-order sign to the screen with sticky tape. It feels like pulling a death shroud over it. Aw, poor Naomi.
Aww.
Aw, man. I just fixed this game. And I've got icing in my hair and in my work apron and... Ugh! Back to the workshop, I guess. When I want to plug it back in like this, there might be an electrical short.
Sorry. My body's not really wide enough to cover both of you properly.
I don't think your job contract covers cupcake defense, so you did more than you had to. I don't blame you. Now, where's that dolly?
Figuring it's the least I can do, I quickly help her move the game to the back room. Naomi follows to get cracking on repairs. Wow, they really got you good, didn't they?
What if?
Oh, hey, I wonder if you have superpowers now. From being hit with a bunch of cupcakes? What? Well, most superheroes have some tragic accident in their backstory. One which gives them abilities beyond that of mortal man.
Let's see.
Young Crystal Wave Rider. A shiftless and directionless 20-something. Cut down in her prime by a cupcake onslaught. Wakes up the next day with the strength and speed of a cupcake. Is that a downgrade for me? Wait, no, that doesn't work. No, instead, she can summon cupcakes to do her bidding. Okay, that's a little better. Together, with an army of sugary delights, they fight crime! Coming this fall from Marvel Studios. Cupcake Woman. What do you think? Have Zack Snyder direct. Hello, Yuli. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in before bedtime. Have a good sleep, sir. I'm trying to decide between 1 and 2. I want to do 2 just to see what happens. Get Zack Snyder to direct, and have Chris Pratt and Naomi Watts star, with Gilbert Gottfried as Cuppy the Talking Cupcake. Aw, Gilbert Gottfried. Rest in peace, Gilbert Gottfried. You sure your true calling isn't movie production? I'll have my people call your people, and they'll all do lunch. But seriously.
Thank you.
Aw, you're welcome, girl. You didn't have to take that mess for me, but you did. And I really appreciate it. I'll cover the floor a little extra while you go change, okay? We'll talk later. No problem. Be seeing you. With a brief nod from Gavin, I snatch one of the official Funplex t-shirts to replace my cupcaked top. Oh, I'm glad the soup is hitting the spot, JJ. That's good. Alright, I'm ready to go again. Let's go over to Teo and Queen Bee. So, who are we low with? Everyone's even, so we get to go to our trusty dusty coin flip. Alright. Heads for Queen Bee and tails for Teo. Hiya! Heads! Alright. Queen Bee, what's the situation? Are you doing okay, girl? Now to deal with that crying kid by the skee ball machines. Oh, she's gone. Oh, right, I forgot I could only do 2 or 3. Oh, well, it's fine. Well, crap. Percy looks up briefly from clearing level 78 of Moopy.
Looking for that girl. I think her parents took her home. Party turned sour for her, I suppose.
Drat. I wasn't fast enough.
You can't be everywhere at once, Crystal. Cheer up, love. You're still doing better than the last guy who stood at your post. Seconded.
Thanks, Gavin.
I saw you deal with that obnoxious parent and with the cupcake war. You did well today.
Seeing Gavin actually smiling is weird, but I'm not going to say no to praise from my sub-boss.
Things seem to be cooling down. I suggest you take a few minutes in the break room while there's a lull in the action. Ashley and I will handle things for now, and she can swap off when you come back.
Percy ducks out of the conversation without actually moving anywhere, refocusing on his game. Nice. I could use a few minutes, yeah. Thanks, Gavin. I'll be right back. I slip away, headed for the employee lounge. Oh yeah, advice, kid. Exactly. Well, I've given him all the advice we can possibly give. Okay, so we'll do this. And then we're gonna go hang out with Ashley. Ashley's pulled up a chair next to the ticket counter and is sewing fervently. Fervently? Is that what that says? Feverently? I wander my way over to the prize corner to see if there is anything I can do. Need any help with Pinky?
Oh, hi!
Oh gosh, that's really nice of you, Crystal. And I realize, I think this is the first time I've seen her out of the flamingo costume. Yes. I didn't realize she could get even more adorable. Aww. Apparently, she's not some half-flamingo, half-human hybrid. Of course I'm not a half-bird mutant creature. What? How did you... I'm psychic. Like Sayaka. Oh, did I not tell you? I'm a cosplayer slash arcade worker by day. Psychic detective by night. Oh my god. I solve all matters of grisly crimes with my ability to read people's minds. Even now, I'm looking into your deepest thoughts. All my deep thoughts are of cats! Joke's on you! Alright, prove it. If I've learned anything about Ashley, it's that this is probably one of her storytime adventures. I could contest it. If that's the case, then tell me, Miss Psychic Detective. Tell me what I'm thinking about right now. Ashley rolls her eyes with a smirk. Relax, I'm just messing with ya. But in my defense, the quizzical look all over your face told me everything I needed to know. Okay. I want to try the cats one, too. This is bad. The first thing that popped into my mind was that video about the 10 kittens playing in a castle made of boxes. So cute! All cats are cute, I just want to squish them. Well, so what if Ashley knows about my love of cats? Okay, you got me. I'm a cataholic. Nice. Ashley's laughter echoed throughout the quiet arcade. Relax, I'm just messing with ya. It's always weird seeing people out of their costumes. I've done the same thing with other cosplayers. Couldn't recognize them outside of the wigs and makeup. Don't hang out with any red-haired boys, Ashley, for reasons. Especially ones that play baseball. Oh my gosh. I don't take it personally. Plus, maybe I'll even trick you when I'm in one of my other costumes. But for now, I gotta focus on helping Pinky out. How bad is it? Well, luckily Pinky's arm is still intact. My stitch job held up. But some kids pulled out a few of my tail feathers. Thankfully, you kept it from getting splattered with cupcakes. This kind of stuff happens all the time. It's just more common at these chaotic birthday parties. I've become quite deft at fixing Pinky up after these events. See? Look at that! That was my last stitch. Not bad. It looks almost new.
Thankies.
You know, you did really well out there today. You should be proud of yourself, no matter what Gavin says about you. Yeah. Wait, what? Well, I'm pooped. I think I'm gonna go home and take a nice bath and relax. Ashley, you can't drop that bomb and then be like, well, time to go.
Bye-bye!
No, wait! Come back. Here. Too late. She's gone. Guessing she was just messing with me anyway. Right? With things winding down, there's just one last thing to take care of before I'm out the door. I guess I'll hear it from the horse's mouth directly. Unfortunately, the cost of cleaning our carpets and games after the cupcake assault will be a chunk of change. But I suppose you did all you could there. Alright. And that's where our standings lie for right now. Looks like you and Ashley are having some good times. You're proving to be level-headed, rational, and honest. Great! Also, you've scored 6,750 points. Nice! Keep talking with people and your score will go up, up, up. Today's pizza fact is, Americans eat approximately 100 acres of pizza each day, or 350 slices per second. Wow! Do you want to save your game before proceeding to level 2? Yes. Make it so. Okay, I think this is the chapter that's... we don't see a lot of Ashley. Because we're gonna go to the mansion. But that's okay. We see her a little bit in the beginning. Chasing ghosts. Yeah, exactly, Zachary. Alright, let's skip. Let's see. Oh, right, I was going to break Juniper's heart this time. I almost forgot. Okay, I'm going to do it. I am morbidly curious. Juniper, you're going to be this route's Ashley. I'm sorry. Nope. Can't help it. I'm angry or upset. I'm angry and upset. All my life, I've watched my parents suffer, given the short end of the stick in life. A curse passed down from them to me in turn. Now it seems I had a chance to escape that curse and Juniper took it away. Don't get me wrong, I love this arcade. And I did decide I was done with settling, compromising, going with the flow. But, even so, what a missed opportunity! Would it really be settling to not have to eat pizza bagels for lunch every day? Juniper, what the beep? I could have had a stable job and you told them I wouldn't be even slightly interested?
I was looking out for your interests. Like I always do. You'd have hated working at my office. It's a miserable, boring, frustrating, annoying, lousy little pile of soul-grinding nonsense. I mean, sure, the pay is good, and you get solid health insurance, and paid vacation time, and they have a sweet coffee shop right in the lobby.
Mm-hmm.
And these really great chairs that support your lower back, like $1,000 chairs from Sweden crafted by master chairsmiths.
Mm-hmm. Gee, sounds awful so far.
I'm sorry. I should have told you. I shouldn't have held that back. But I still wouldn't have pushed you to take the job. It's totally horrible at my office. You'd have been miserable there, like me. I just wanted to do the right thing by you.
Aw, man, this is gonna suck. I already regret my decisions. But I want to know if there's an ending where she's like, I'm moving away from you because you're the worst. In for a penny, in for a pound. Et tu, Juniper. Backstab much? Your idea of doing the right thing is keeping me from living a good life? Keeping me out of a higher tax bracket. Wow.
The right thing is not driving you deeper into depression. Crystal, don't even try to deny it. You've been miserable for years now. I've tried and I've tried to pull you out of it, but I can't save you myself. You need a direction to move in that makes you happy with your life, and my office would only pull you the opposite way.
I'm not depressed. I'm fine. Everything is fine.
Come on.
You can lie to yourself, but not to me. I know you better than that. I was wrong not to tell you. I'll own up to that, and I've apologized. But I'm right that my hateful office is not what you need right now. Speaking of which, I gotta get back there before my manager slaps my wrist for being late. I'll see you later tonight back home. Try to cool down a little, okay?
Wonderful. Well, it's not like we haven't had fights before. I doubt this will break up our roomie alliance. We both just need time to cool off and think. Eek. Or, maybe I am in the right and Juniper's wrong. Maybe I was a fool to believe in this arcade dream. Whoa, hang on! Ooh, man. Now I'm curious. Now I'm really curious. What line have I gone down? Yeah, I'm like, is this just the normal bad end? Or is this a different one? I need to find out now. I had a chance at a stable life, a good life, and lost it. Now I'm eating microwaved bread and fake cheese. But it's not too late. I could abandon ship, turn in my resignation to Gavin and walk away, mend fences with Juniper and try this again. Wow, so many!
I need to embrace reality.
The world doesn't reward people who follow their dreams. I've had that beaten into my head time and time again. After deleting Iris from my phone, dang, I hand in my resignation and start looking at the help wanted listings. Iris, I'm sorry! What have I done to you? Okay. Alright, so it's the same one again. Okay. Nothing else changed. Okay, that was rough. Let's, whoa. Let's take a step back here. Right. I'm doing enough second guessing of my life for one day. There's no sense doing something brash like deleting Iris off our phone. Just go with the flow for now. Calm down. Juniper and I will be fine. I'll be fine. I hope. What I need right now is a distraction. And frozen pizza bagels are most certainly not it. Ashley, let's go for lunch, please. Save me from myself. It's not often that both floor attendants can go on break at the same time. I should take advantage of that and see if Ashley wants to grab some chow. On the plus side, I will not be lunching with Pinky the Funplex Flamingo. She's in her civvies today.
Oh, hi!
Hey, Crystal! What's up? Kitchen on fire again?
Not yet. And to avoid that happening again, I suggest having lunch somewhere else.
You know, I was just about to suggest that. Both not burning down the kitchen and going out for a bite. Sounds great!
Ashley is a well of infectious joy, and I could really use some of that right now. Especially after this morning.
Oh, hey, I know where we could go. You haven't been to the whole story yet, have you?
No, not yet. I've been existing off all these pizza bagels.
I do love me some pizza bagels, especially the sausage ones. I wonder how they make all those tiny little sausages fit on those bite-sized morsels. Like, is it on a conveyor belt with lots of sharp blades? Chopping down at insane speeds? You wouldn't want to be caught under that, no way!
Focus, Ashley. Whole story?
Oh yeah! It's an adorable little bookstore that also sells coffee and donuts. Get it? Whole story?
Uh-huh. Hey, Kit, welcome back.
Not a fan of puns, I take it. Nevertheless, I got a hankering for some mini donuts. Let's go!
Alright. Let's go. Despite coming to this little strip mall for 2 weeks, I hadn't actually visited our neighbors. Okay, hold on. I'm taking my socks off because my feet are melting. I was freezing, and now I'm melting. What the heck? Somebody save me from myself. There we go. Okay. Ugh. Let's skip ahead a little bit. Surprise me. Alright. Skipping ahead a little bit. There we go.
Oh, what?
Oh boy! It's not actually hot. It's -5 outside, I want to say. And we've had snow for like 3 days. And I was cold. I put on a jacket and everything. And so I made tea in a hot water bottle and put on my jacket, and I'm just now like, I am melting. So socks are off, jacket's off. I'm gonna keep my hot water bottle and my tea though. Ugh. I wish it was hot where I was, but it is not, regrettably. Raining where you are, Westwood. That's kind of miserable. The pair waves the next customer in as I return to Ashley's table with our orders on a nicely decorated wooden tray.
Oh, wow!
These mini donuts are just so cute.
Ashley holds up a tiny donut in her hands like a chipmunk holding an acorn. Thanks, Beanie Bean. Appreciate it. She looks down at the tiny pastry and her eyes sparkle before she tastes a bite. Closing her eyes, the corners of her mouth curl into a wide smile.
Crystal, it's so yummy. I could eat these all day.
I wish I could have Ashley's enthusiasm about eating food. The same old pizza bagels day after day is dulling out my palate. Ashley's face changes from pure delight to concern. No problem, Mara. Hope you're all nice and toasty.
Hey, Crystal, is everything okay? You aren't your normal self today. You seem a little off.
It's been an interesting morning. Kinda hard to wrap my head around everything.
Hey, I know how those days go. Even I feel lost and confused sometimes. There are days when it's especially rough.
You? Seriously? Little Miss Sunshine? That's rude. I feel that, Mara, for sure. The time change has been kicking my butt this year. Like, more so than usual. I'm just exhausted at like 7 o'clock, and I'm like, it's 7 o'clock! I can't go to bed at 7 o'clock. It's ridiculous. And then I just get more and more tired the longer it goes. Like, ugh. You too, huh?
Me too, huh?
I guess it happens to the best of us.
I know it seems totally unlike me, but honestly, deep down I'm scared. I feel like I don't really know who I am. Every time I look at myself in the mirror, I don't know who this person is who is staring back at me.
Who is that girl I see staring straight back at me? Why won't my reflection show who I am inside? I didn't know you were Mulan, Ashley.
I mean, in my heart of hearts, I know I am Ashley Wolf, but that's all. What makes up Ashley Wolf?
Thank you, Doc, thank you.
Who am I? Who am I really? That's what I'm searching for.
That took an unusually serious tone compared to Ashley's usual chipper attitude. And I can't say I entirely get what she means about not knowing who she is. I might have got the lyrics wrong there, yeah. But thanks anyway. Ashley Wolf is a very cool name, I gotta say. Well, no, I kind of get it, considering I don't know what I want from life. What you want and who you are often linked ideas, right? But Ashley looks so forlorn. I can't just sit by and say nothing. I won't let this silence drown her out. I feel you, Mara. That happens to me too. I wonder if Ashley uses cosplay as a way to help explain her world, to discover things she couldn't obtain without it. Cosplay helps you find what you were looking for, right? Ashley looks shocked and slightly embarrassed. Whoa, how'd you guess? Are you psychic? You have to tell me if you're psychic. Those are the psychic rules. No. It just makes sense, I guess. We all have our masks, do we not? Yeah, we do. Well, there might be more Molly singing before the stream's over. We'll see. When I reflect on my life, I really do love cosplay, and I love the rush it brings. I get to be whoever I want, whatever I want. I can be a starship captain, an elf, a giant pink flamingo mascot even. I don't have to worry about Ashley. I can focus on being someone else. I feel awkward in my own skin. When I'm in costume, I feel like I'm at my fullest potential. I feel comfortable. But I think cosplay has really helped me understand some things about myself that I couldn't see before I started doing this. I just want to be able to love the person I am when I find them. Knowing you, I think you'll do just fine there. If you can smile for the kitties through a pink flamingo mask, you can smile for yourself. I hope so. I really do. Ashley looks off again longingly for a second before snapping back to attention. Oh my, I just talked your ear right off.
Beep, beep.
Lunchtime is over, Crystal.
Right on time. Hey, thanks for listening, Crystal. I mean it. And, you know, if you ever want to talk about your problems, I'm here. I mean, I'm here at the Funplex, yeah. But, like, I'm here for you too. That's what friends are for. And I totally know I might be overstepping my bounds here, but I feel like lately you're just going through the motions at the Funplex. Huh? No, things are... They're great. They're just great. You punch in and punch out right on time, sure. But from what I've seen, Crystal, you have so much potential. The flame burns deep inside. You just gotta dig down and bring out that light, you know? You'll do great things. I just know it. And I've totally delayed you long enough. We should get back to Gavin before he notices we're gone. Good call. And nice, Mara. Final chapter. Whew! Exciting! Alright, time for the afternoon shift. That's usually when things heat up, after the quiet mornings. More kids coming in after school, more pro gamers rolling in with crews. I'm headed back to my desk, ready to take care of what needs taking care of when I'm intercepted en route.
Crystal, Ashley, you're both back. Good. I was hoping to catch you before we left.
Ooh, what's up?
Hamza's up.
Okay.
He is? Huh. Okay.
Ashley, I'll bring the van around shortly. Crystal, you'll be flying solo today.
Hang on, what's happening exactly? Who's Hamza?
Hamza's a game finder and auctioneer, and gives next to no notice of when a new block of games will be going under the gavel, so we need to move. Ashley, Naomi, Francine, and I will be going to his auction for the rest of the afternoon, while you run the Funplex.
My first instinct is to nod and go along with it. Gavin's the law around these parts. But Ashley's words are still dangling away in my mind. Doing what needs doing is great and all, but maybe I needed to step up a bit more. Plus, the idea of being trapped in here during our heaviest hours with no support was hardly appealing. Whoa. What if I want to come along and see this auction myself? Come on. I'm never going to learn the business if I don't take a bigger role.
You're a floor attendant. Your place is on the floor.
Aww.
Well, that's patently unfair. I'm a floor attendant too, and you're dragging me along. like such a third wheel at those auctions anyway? Let Crystal be the third wheel and let me handle the floor. I'll be the finest third wheel you've ever met. Trust me. I want to do more than I've been doing. Different things, new things. Show some initiative, like...
I suppose it wouldn't change much to bring Crystal instead. But no costume time today, Ashley. I need non-plush fingers on duty in case of ticket jams.
Pinky can stay in storage for the afternoon. I'm just happy to be helping folks out one way or another.
I need to go get the van. Wait out front, please.
We'll probably be closed by the time you get back, so I'll see you in the morning. Floor attendant Ashley, away! Good luck, girl. And now we get to skip for quite a long time. So between Gavin and Naomi, how are we doing? They're the same, so the coin comes back. Alright. Yeah, I know, we're already at the auction again. Heads for Gavin, tails for Naomi. Hiya! Heads. Alright. And boy, howdy, am I starting to regret that trade-off. I mean, it's been good times at the Funplex, but... Nope, not the time for introspection. Work to do. Let's talk about the weather. Okay, get a little bold. Okay, this one should be Naomi's turn. Yes, okay. Yes, the totally not mystery van. Exactly. Okay, good. Honestly, I tossed that hope out there for her, not me. Those doubts about my choices still swirl in my head. Naomi's struggling to realize her dreams, even in her ideal job. Where does that leave me? Man, our girl's having some problems ever since our chat with Juniper. This could come back and bite us in the butt later. So, it's a problem of having spare parts on hand long term. Short of building our own factory for cranking out TV tubes, there's a temporary fix. Buy some cheap common games and use them as organ donors.
Ugh.
And ruin a classic?
Cheap and common, Naomi. Not some rare find, but one that's still readily available. We can even keep the cabinet itself so it can be restored later if need be. Point is, mixing and matching the guts will keep more fragile games afloat.
Makes sense.
Well, I mean... Okay, yeah, that does make sense. And I bet I could sell Gavin on that idea, too. We'd need more rental storage, but it'd mean less ordering parts and less downtime. Okay, I'll see if there's anything down here nobody would want and nobody would need.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm glad that worked out in our favor. Alright. Skipping ahead. And this should be Gavin, I think? No? Yes, okay. We're gonna go back and forth, back and forth. Let's try this. Did that work? Yes, okay. Okay, important to Naomi. Play the game. Play the game. Ooh.
I hid that job opportunity from you for your own good. How dare you question me? I know what's best for you. I'll hurt you and tear you down day after day until you realize you need me. I'm the only one who can help you.
Oh no, Yandere Juniper! The game. I have to win the game. I get this feeling that if I don't win, I'll never get out of here. Summon the cleric. I summon forth a cleric! Okay, so Gavin's our cleric. I need to forgive her. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has bad days. Summon the tank! I can't do this. Not by myself. And I won't be ashamed to ask for help. I summon a guardian! Ashley's our tank! Amazing, I love it.
Wow, that's a lousy story. Let me try telling a new one. A depressed gal walks into an arcade looking for direction in life. There, she finds an eternal optimist in a flamingo costume.
I wonder who that could be.
Together, they beat the evil monster in her heart and lived happily ever after. Canned laughter, freeze frame, roll credits.
Guardian use dream. It's super aspirational. Alright. Okay, sweet. We did it! I want my phrase invaders again. See? Happily ever after. Ashley knows. Ashley knows what's going on. Okay, and looking pretty interesting so far.
Looks like you and Ashley are having some good times. You're proving to be level-headed, rational, and honest. Great! Also, you've scored 10,150 points. Everybody likes points. Today's pizza fact is, of the 31,386 pizza places in the States, roughly 83% offer delivery, 91% offer takeout, and 51% offer dine-in service. Do you want to save your game before proceeding to level 3?
Yes. I'm gonna... Well, I guess I didn't say that's fine. We're good. It'll be fine. Yeah, Gavin and Naomi really went up there. Okay, tea is done. Delightful. Alright, we gotta start thinking up our arcade names for Ashley. Well, not arcade. The event, specifically. Today's the day. I can't smile through this. And even though I wasn't totally okay with that situation, I'm past it now. We're okay, Juniper and I. Generally. You know, as much as roomies can be. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ashley, girl. Hold on a second. Hold the phone. Okay. Ashley and I were holding down the fort that day. Gavin locked himself in the office and told me that if I bothered him for anything other than an emergency, that I would not live to regret it. Francine stayed home that day. She was marathoning a competitive knitting show or something like that. Naomi was out shopping for some extra parts. The Dig Dug machine was acting up again. The buttons were sticking from some kid spilling a slushie on it. So, what started as a pretty boring day in an empty Funplex changed rapidly. When Teo came into the Funplex carrying an armload of giant rolled-up posters.
Hello there.
Heyo, Crystal. Heyo, Ashley.
Ooh, GG! Ouch! Hope you're okay. Yikes! Oof. Welcome home, Teo.
Hiya.
Good morning, my fair Teo. How start thou?
Only so freaking excited. I might explode into 1,000 bits.
Please don't. That'd be an awful mess to clean up. We don't really have enough hydrogen peroxide to get out the bloodstains, and I don't have a plastic tub full of lye to dissolve your body parts in.
Not to mention the years of therapy Crystal and I will have to go through to get over how horrible it would be to watch your friend die violently in front of you. I just can't afford it.
Sheesh.
It's just a turn of phrase. Chill. I'm not going to literally explode. But, guess what's happening in 2 weeks? It's something huge for us.
Are they showing a compilation of internet cat videos at the movie quad?
please, please tell me we are finally going to replace the blindingly horrid casino-like carpet beneath our feet?
Hey, I like the carpet. It's fun.
No and no. Okay, I guess I've teased it enough.
Teo took the poster he was clutching and unravels them before us.
It's Max time!
Oh my gosh!
Max? Max is already here?
Poops.
Beep. I thought that wasn't for another month. This means I really gotta double down on my cosplay production. Say goodbye to sleeping for the next 2 weeks. I've got so much to do now.
Bummer.
I know, right? I still have to meet with all the dancers and work on our synchronized dance routine. Nearly not enough time to perfect it. And I have to find a good time and place for an international Showtime stage community gathering.
I still have to finish hand sewing all the embellishments to my tailcoat. Find or make a decent pocket watch. And start and finish my 3rd cosplay. Death, take me now.
Wait, can we go back a minute? What exactly is Max? The best gaming convention ever! Did you both plan to say that in unison? And sound so horrible doing it? Regardless, I'm still mostly confused and require further exposition.
Max is the Mega Arcade Expo, an annual arcade gaming convention.
It happens every year around this time over on the West Coast.
But this year they're having a Max right here in our city, and it's going to be the biggest one yet.
Yes!
I always go every year and show off my newest cosplay.
Love it.
It's a great way to meet a whole bunch of other arcade people.
And catch up with those who you haven't seen since the last convention.
It's
So much fun! Okay. Yes, okay, I see why you're both excited. Sounds cool.
Yup. And I was thinking we could put up some Max posters around the Funplex. To, get all the locals hyped about it.
That's a splendid idea, Teo. Finally, an East Coast Max. We gotta make sure everyone knows about it.
That we do.
Teo, Ashley, and I spent the next half an hour putting up posters around the Funplex. We plastered as many surfaces as we could without making it look too obscene. While we were pushing pins into the wall, Teo and Ashley kept telling me stories of past Maxes and all the fun they had. Their spirit was infectious at the very least. Hard for me to avoid ending up on the hype train. Choo-choo! But importantly, the more I heard, the more I started thinking about how we could use this event to benefit the Funplex in some way. As the Funplex's newly minted event manager, I had to be on the lookout for opportunities like these. The very first Max on the East Coast. It'd be perfect. Hey, can we promote the Funplex's event at Max? Good for local buzz, and maybe we can convince some out-of-towners to stick around for it.
Ooh.
That's the one you've been working on, right, Crystal?
Yeah, I've got ideas for tournaments, token discounts, much to Gavin's displeasure, and more. And we'll be revealing the new game we got from the raid.
I see. And do you have a name for this grand event yet?
Yeah, Crystal, what's it called?
I've been thinking long and hard on coming up with the perfect name. But I think I figured it out. Are you ready?
Am I?
The suspense is killing us.
The Funplex event will be called 15 Characters Max. Oh no, Bob, leave Zachary alone. Choo Choo Pinky? Ooh, fun times with Ash. Does that even fit? Hold on. Ooh, it just does. Okay, that's a possibility. Choo Choo Pinky. That also fits. Ooh. What else? What else? Phoenix Flight? Let's see. Yes, that fits too. Oh, Pinky's Parade. I love that. That's good. That's really good. Let's see. Pinky's Parade. I like that a lot. Yeah, let's call it Pinky's Parade. That sounds like a fun event. I would go to Pinky's Parade, honestly. Ashley exists. Ashley writes. We did that already. Let's do Pinky's Parade for this one. I like that. Hey, Pats. Good to see you. It's going pretty good. How about yourself? Glad you could pop in for a little bit. I was thinking of calling it Pinky's Parade. How's that sound, I wonder? It's better than Ashley exists. We shall call it Pinky's Parade. What do you think, eh? Oh, I do so love it.
Amazing!
It's perfect.
Really? You named it Pinky's Parade. There are worse things you could have called it.
Oh, shut up, Teo.
It is kind of catchy, though. Nice work, friend.
Huh. Thanks, you two. So how do I get tickets to Max? How can we advertise there? And, how much would all of that cost? I'm still living off pizza bagels, you know. I remembered Ashley exists, but it doesn't fit. Good grief, my dude. Glad to hear it, Pats. Chillin' is good. You mean you don't already have your tickets?
They sell out like on day one, my friend. Actually, they sell out in about 20 minutes on day one, and all the hotel rooms are gone way sooner.
What? No! My greatest plans foiled.
Beep, beep.
Crystal, while you were all talking, I located all the scalpers who were selling tickets online at exorbitant prices. Then, I hacked into their IP addresses, found less than tasteful information on a couple of them, which would make their lives very difficult if it got out into the open.
I mean, it would be an accurate name, to be sure, but... man. That's all I have to say.
After contacting them, I promised I wouldn't leak such sensitive materials into the internet in exchange for selling us the tickets at their original prices.
Hooray!
And they gladly obliged. Such nice humans. I transferred the funds from your account to theirs and secured the tickets. You should be getting an email for 2 Max tickets in approximately 3, 2, 1. Done. Oh, and I suggest you invite Juniper to come along as your second. According to Juniper's Iris, she's very stressed from her job and could use a mini vacation.
Okay. But, Iris? That's kinda known as blackmail. What you just did is technically very, very illegal.
Don't worry, Crystal. I erased all possible leads back to you. You'll be fine. And it's all in the name of helping the Funplex, isn't it? Just like you wanted me to do?
Well, Iris has been dedicating herself to this event. I couldn't be doing it without her. Even if we need to have another talk about human ethics. Fine, fine. But next time, let's do it without any federal crimes, okay?
Okay, it's a promise.
Regardless, hey, tickets! Now you can go, sweet.
And I'm not going to pity a few cold-hearted, bloodthirsty ticket scalpers myself. Those guys ruin events like Max. Also, while I was procuring your tickets, I stumbled across the Funplex's Facewall account. It hasn't been updated in exactly 13 weeks, 2 days, 14 hours, and 54 seconds. The Funplex's social media presence is completely non-existent.
Wait, we have a Facewall account? I mean, that does make sense, but still, I had no clue of its existence. I sorta run it. I'm really bad at keeping up on it, though.
That sounds like it would be Gavin's thing. Why isn't he in charge of it?
Gavin couldn't care less about social media. He says that
And I quote, "Social media is where idiots go to yell at each other about nothing of any importance, and I'm not going to waste my time with it."
That also sounds like Gavin.
Yep. And Francine is too old to understand the importance of social media. Naomi is way too busy with all her beloved games, so it fell into my hands. Which, as Iris stated, I haven't been doing a great job at it.
Well, we should take advantage of it for this. We can use the Facewall account to spread the word of Pinky's parade.
You're completely right. I should work harder at it. Or, if you want, you could take it over. As the event manager, that'd make sense.
I don't want to stress her out. And I don't know if this actually matters in the end. I'll let her do it for now. As tempting as it would be to take over the social media for the Funplex, I already have a ton on my plate for Pinky's parade. If I just focus on what I'm doing and inspire Ashley to participate more, then everything should work out just fine. Ashley, I know you want Pinky's parade to succeed as much as I do, right?
Of course! The Funplex is our lifeblood, after all. The Funplex is mother and father. I would give my soul for the Funplex.
Dark. We need to find you two some more hobbies.
Great. I need you to put more effort into updating the Facewall account. I take her hand and hold it in my own and look straight into her emerald eyes. Can you do this for me?
Yes, of course.
Worth it. Ashley immediately pulls out her phone and starts fiddling with it.
I sent you the login info too. You should really have access to it, you being the event manager and all.
Login, get.
Excellent.
Crystal, I can help the Funplex keep up with the Facewall too. I can program timed posts and use effective keywords to get the most out of each post. SEO is one of my many, many talents.
That'd be helpful, actually. Just, you know, don't break any laws.
Sounds good.
Understood. Do I have permission to access your contacts on your Facewall?
Sure.
And there! I've sent out notifications to everyone on your friends list and your friends' list about Pinky's parade. That was fast.
No joke.
One more thing. Your site should have about 75% more images. Did you know that 90% of people prefer looking at pictures online rather than reading? Sometimes I just don't understand you sentient beings. Your Iris does make a good point. We should totally come up with a poster for our event.
We can hand them out at Max, too.
And of course, put them up around the arcade.
Okay. The arcade isn't too hectic today. Ashley, if you can watch the floor, I can go design us a sweet flyer to pass out to the congoers. It is time to deploy my mad artist skills.
Ooh.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's make this the best Max ever. One we will never forget.
Hear, hear. And indeed, Zach, flustered Ashley is worth it. I spent the rest of the afternoon working hard on having the perfect design for our poster. Well, a design for our poster at any rate. Okay. Now we can skip. I want to join. I think I'm in love, girl. Let's actually go back to when you first popped in here. I was about to respond when a very elegantly dressed gentleman caught my eye. He wore a black proper tailcoat with an ornate sigil pinned to his breast. Accompanying his suit, he had fashioned himself with white regal gloves. With a cloth draped over his arm, he held tightly onto an antique tea kettle. As he approached, the crowd parted like waves for Moses. There were oohs and ahs from onlookers, and people pulled out their phones to get a quick picture of him. Like the rest of the crowd, I was taken aback at how immaculate this butler was. Absolute perfection. I felt like I had time warped back to the 1800s and about to have tea with royalty. I know. I'm so used to skipping through the Max stuff that I'm like, wait a minute. I actually need to pay attention to this. He stepped up to me and Teo and gave us a slight bow. Normally, this would be ridiculously out of place, but not at an arcade convention. He's a character from a hot fighting game called Melee Maidens. It's all about ninja maids and battle butlers duking it out for the right to serve a fancy party or something. I think I'm in love. My love of butlers was unbeknownst to me until this very moment. In retrospect, that's probably a good thing. Otherwise, maybe I would have ended up owning a butler cafe. Which, now that I think about it, isn't that bad of an idea. But I digress. The point being, this butler has stolen my heart and served it up on a silver platter. Hello, butler friend. Will you marry me? Please? Crystal, it's me. Huh? How does Mystery Butler know my name? Do I have a stalker who is also a butler? What if? We work together. Huh? Did Francine hire someone and not tell me about it? How long have Gavin, Naomi, and... Ashley? Took you long enough, jeez. The confused look on your face, ha!
Priceless. Have you never seen Ashley's crossplay before?
Possibly? Probably not. What's crossplay? It's when you cosplay as another gender. Oh, okay. Ashley, seriously, you look completely different. I didn't even recognize you. I'm sorry I let you think otherwise for a minute, but it was all in good fun. No worries, it's pretty impressive work. Oh, it's not impressive at all. I mean, I could have done a much better job at sewing the coattails, and I need to be like 5 inches taller, and I didn't go to the gym enough before this. You can't change any of that now, and honestly, it looks fine. Regardless, the cosplay parade is starting soon, and I need to get over there. You should come with me.
Hey now, Crystal was going with me to the Showtime stage gathering.
Well, whatever Crystal wants to do. It's her choice.
That's fair.
Either way, it'll be a good opportunity to promote Pinky's parade to one crowd or another. So, would you like to come with me to the cosplay parade?
Or join me in the flash mob.
Well, I definitely gotta go with Ashley. Huzzah! This way! Ashley led the way as we weaved between people in the crowd. We traveled through the largest exhibit hall to get to the cosplayer gathering. Ashley had mentioned it was in the Pac-Man Theater, which meant risking our lives through the most densely packed hall of the entire con. And I thought the main hall was bad, but this was 1,000 times worse. At one point, they announced that the show floor had just opened up, and a huge rush of people came straight for us. It gave me flashbacks to the one time I worked shoe shop retail over the holidays. The horror. The horror. The gamer stampede came straight toward us, wild eyes and groping hands. I thought for sure I was going to get trampled to death. But at the last second, Ashley pulled me to safety. Thank you. You gotta be more careful, Crystal. Don't let go, okay? Ashley grabs a hold of my hand and I squeeze tightly. Aw, so cute. She leads the way, always looking forward but never letting go. Eventually, after several more attempts on my life through various death by copious amounts of people, we made our way to the Pac-Man Theater. Phew. Yeah, I know, Gigi. What is the conflict going to be? Aw, cute game, Dan. Puppy in the lap can always make you feel better. The theater was huge, capable of packing in several hundred people. Most of those seats were already taken, too, and people were milling around the auditorium aisles. My floor attendant senses detected this as a fire hazard, but... A huge stage had been set up in front of us where normally there'd be a table for the speakers, like in a panel discussion forum. Since the theater is so large, they place projector screens on either side of the stage, so whatever is happening can be seen by those sitting in the back row. It's safe to assume that this is one of the auditoriums saved for the more popular panels, and now the cosplay parade? Ashley, what exactly is a cosplay parade?
I'm so glad you asked, Crystal.
Let's see.
It's where all the cosplayers get together, line up, and show off their latest creations for the masses on the theater stage up front there. Now that I think about it, kind of self-explanatory, right? Sometimes they even give prizes to the best cosplayers, but this one is pretty chill.
No prizes? Not even a shiny plastic cup to heft over your head?
Maybe one day. Today we are here to appreciate each other's talents and have fun.
Before I can interject again, Ashley runs over to a person dressed as a maid. It looks very uniform to Ashley's butler cosplay. Maybe they're from the same game.
Oh my gosh!
I absolutely adore your Mia from Melee Maidens. It's totally cute. And your sword, incredible.
Thank you. I made it from craft foam and warbler. It only took like 30 hours to do.
That's so professional looking, dang.
And I can't get over how dapper your Angus is. The details you put into his pocket watch are phenomenal.
I actually found the watch at a thrift shop, and then just molded the extra embellishments on with clay.
This went on for some time. I felt it would be rude to interrupt Ashley when she's obviously having so much fun being a part of her community. As they continued to chat about making costumes, I noted that more and more cosplayers were filling into the theater. For once in my life, I actually felt uncomfortable wearing my usual comfy as heck hoodie. I felt underdressed compared to all the Melee Maidens cosplayers. Seriously, was this a costume ball or a black tie gala? Not even mentioning the congregation of feathers, capes, prop weapons, and wings. And someone in a giant Moopy costume made out of square foam pixels. Percy would be delighted to see that. For all the visual chaos, the vibe remained pretty chill and friendly. Just folks sharing a common joy and dressing up as someone else. Eventually, Ashley parted from her conversation to check on me.
Sorry, Crystal. Sometimes I get so swept up in it all.
I get it. Back at the Funplex, you mentioned that you can only see some of your friends here at these cosplay events.
Oh yeah! Cosplayers travel all over. More than other gaming communities, I bet.
Do you know everyone here?
Oh no! I mean, I know a good amount of people here. But everyone? Nah.
It sure seems like you do. I've seen at least 30 people come up and compliment your butler.
Hey, nice Angus. Love the tailcoat.
Cosplayer with a sweet hat.
Thankies.
There, see? See what I mean? You're mega popular. You think we can spin that into some kind of cosplay event at Pinky's Parade?
Hey, great idea! We can have a real cosplay contest. And I'm gonna win.
What's this? Competitive Ashley? And yeah, Kit, it reminds me of Avery from Hustle Cat as well. You've been taking notes from Queen Bee, haven't you?
What? Don't tell me you saw us practicing in the bathroom the other day.
I didn't. But now I can't get that image out of my mind.
We ladies gotta stick together. Ladies helping ladies. Am I right?
So right. Our chuckles were interrupted by one of the Max attendants.
If you are participating in the cosplay parade, I need you to gather in the backstage green room. I repeat, all cosplayers proceed to the green room.
Like a slow herd of brightly colored sheep, Ashley and I moved into the next room to join the rest of the cosplayers. When we got to the front of the line, the attendant stopped me dead in my tracks.
Cosplayers only. No handlers unless you are visibly holding up something.
Handlers?
Oh. Hey, Crystal?
Ashley tilts her head as if to signal me to step aside. Excuse us, we'll be right back.
If you want to be part of the parade, you have to be back here in the next 20 minutes.
I step out of line and stand next to Ashley, who is digging through her bag. I was hoping it wasn't going to come to this, but I feel like this is our only option. Ashley pulls out a surprisingly fancy and elegant maid outfit, and then hands it to me. I need you to wear this. That is the cutest maid outfit I've ever seen! Look at all the frills! And I do have fondness for cute dresses and maids. Ashley? Did you bring this specially for me to wear? Yes. Sometimes handlers aren't allowed on the stage, and I needed to make sure I got you on stage with me. So I brought an extra cosplay just in case.
That's awesome! I can't wait to try it on and see how I look.
Wait, did you say stage? Why are we going up there? Because we need to spread the word about Pinky's parade. What better way to do that than on stage in the biggest auditorium at the convention center of Max?
Oh. Okay, I'm in.
Let's find you some place where you can change.
We made our way to the nearest bathrooms and I changed into the maid outfit. I struggled to figure out all the clasps and what velcros to what, but Ashley took the time to help me get situated. Who from Steam Prison would look the best in a maid costume? Man, picturing everybody in that is a great mental picture. I think Yune would be the prettiest out of all of them. But I think I would enjoy Elkcreed in a maid outfit the most. Because he would just be so jazzed about it. It would just be the greatest. Once we were done, we headed backstage. Which I'd say resembled the Funplex break room, but hey, same purpose, same function. Here the cosplayers lie in wait for the big show to start. Including one particular butler and a newly minted maid. Yes, and heels, absolutely, Kit.
Squee! You look so cute! I wish I looked half as cute as you do in this. But seriously, you are going to have to do this with me more often. You make a perfect Alice.
Alice?
Right, I forget you know nothing of melee maidens. Alice is the head maid of the Neko Manor.
Okay.
So, Angus, that's me, and Alice, that's you, are siblings fighting alongside each other to prevent other maids and butlers from taking over their estate. They fight for Lady Nyce.
Oh my!
Oh, and I almost forgot!
Ashley pulls out more costume stuff from her pack. This time is a set of cat ears and a tail.
Alice is a cat girl.
What? But you don't have cat ears, and I thought we were siblings.
Shh! Spoilers! You don't find out that they are siblings until after you beat Angus's story arc. When the game starts, Angus has amnesia, and after you win, Alice appears and tells you everything. Angus's power is unleashed and he becomes his old cat boy self. It also unlocks an extra skin you can play with, but now we've gotten very far off track. Satisfied? Any more questions?
I think that covers it. Ashley fastens the cat tail at the back of the maid dress and places the headband on my head. With the costume finalized, I take a long, hard look in the mirror. And look at how cute! Ah, adorable! I love it.
OMG Squee, I'm so cute! Oh good, Katie and Steph are here.
Who?
They're a couple of my good cosplay friends, and they are way more talented than me even. And they just so happen to be the MCs for the cosplay parade.
Ashley waves over to them and they smile, waving back.
I talked with them earlier. After the parade, they'll let us come up on stage and talk about Pinky's parade. Whoa! Really? Really? Thank you so much, Ashley. That'll help a ton. Yeah, it helps to know people sometimes. We found a few other cosplayers who dressed up as other Melee Maidens characters, and we all formed up into a group. Yeah, I know. Crystal's super tall. I don't know how tall she is, but she's really tall. Even though we were together, Ashley and I kept to ourselves, save for pleasantries. As we chatted away, the Max attendant came back to give us a final warning before we went on stage.
Everyone, listen up. We got 10 minutes before the parade. Make sure you're all ready to go.
I think I'm experiencing performance anxiety. My heart rate's increased and I feel flushed. I think Queen Bee is taller. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure she is. I think Percy is also taller. This pressure to look perfect is too much. Ashley, do I look okay? Are my ears on straight? What about the tail? You look fine, trust me.
Amazing!
You are the best catgirl maid I've ever seen. I bet you say that to all your cosplay friends. I don't. Honest. Well, I think that you're... What did you call it? Crossplay? It's fantastic. Why did you choose to crossplay as Angus anyway? I would have expected you to be one of the other fancy maids. You would have made a cute maid too. Crystal, do you have a maid fetish? Kit, you've called upon the fetishes. Look what happened. Now you got a bonk. What? No, never. Maybe.
I crossplay because that's what makes me feel most comfortable. At first, I dressed as various boys because I adored those characters so much, you know? But the more I did it, the more I had fun with it. The more I began to feel like me. And then I wanted to do it more and more.
I can't believe that insta-jinx. That was timing.
I'm still trying to figure out exactly what that means in relation to who I am, and that's the confusing part.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess that's all part of the journey about finding out more about myself. I know it's hard to understand, but just know that I'm working on being happy with myself. And one day, I'll be able to put words into what I'm feeling. But until then, I'll enjoy the ride.
I see. Hope I didn't pressure you into oversharing just now.
I wouldn't have shared it if I didn't feel comfortable with you. I mean this with all my heart. You are a cherished friend.
Aww. Well, gosh. Thanks, Ashley. I really appreciate the trust you put in me. I won't let you down.
Cosplayers, the time is nigh!
Once again, the attendant started barking orders at us. We all shuffled into another line, like how we were told to do earlier, and slowly we all begin filing out of the room. The closer we get to the stage doors, the more I feel the nerves creep in. Where next?
Melee Maidens group, go! Now!
Ashley looks over at me, just beaming. This is her life, her everything. Take a deep breath, Crystal. I close my eyes, taking in as much air as I can. I hold it in for a long moment before exhaling. I open my eyes slowly and take a step into the Pac-Man Theater and onto the stage. I'm following Ashley, who is following the rest of the Maid and Butler crew. Once all of us are on stage, the MCs announce us as the Melee Maidens group. As I look out in front of us, I can see a completely packed theater. It's hard to make out specific faces due to the stage lights, but I can see the outline of hundreds of people. A rush of adrenaline surges through my body, and I look over to Ashley. A proper butler, she takes each step with purpose and elegance. She isn't breaking character for anything. Not all the cheers in the audience, not all the people smiling and laughing around her. She is Angus, and she's owning it. The announcers ask us to strike a pose on 3, 2, 1. I want to try the coy flirting. I don't know how that'll go since we're supposed to be playing siblings, but if this is anime, then it'll probably be fine. I lean over, hand on my hip, whilst giving a coy expression and a wink to the audience. She liked it. Okay, well that works. We finish holding our poses long enough for everyone in the audience to get a good amount of pictures of us. And once a sufficient amount of snaps have been snapped, an MC instructs us to stay on the stage, passing Ashley a microphone for the big Pinky's Parade announcement.
Thank you.
It means so much to us that you could join my sister Alice and I here at Neko Manor. As you know, we adore organizing exorbitant galas at Lady Nice's estate. However, Alice and I are planning a very extravagant event at a very extravagant location. Go on, Alice. Tell them everything. Ashley hands the mic to me.
Watching her never break character has inspired me to play along too. That's right, Angus. Next weekend we will be hosting a costume contest at Francine's Arcade Funplex at the Twin Pines Mall. It's all part of Pinky's Parade, along with a Fist of Discomfort tournament, a world record attempt on Moopy's Magical Maze, and the reveal of a rare and mysterious game.
Oh my! First time the public will have seen it?
You know it, brother. This isn't the event to miss. It will be the most noteworthy event of the season.
And remember, this is a private affair, so please only tell your closest friends.
Ashley winks to the audience before bowing. Another rush of cheers fills the theater as we walk off stage for a second time. The MCs give their closing words and dismiss the audience. As people begin exiting the auditorium, I feel my phone vibrate in my hidden dress pocket. At first it was just a couple vibrations, but before I could realize what was happening, my phone starts seizing. What the? I pulled my phone from my pocket and saw that the Funplex's face wall had over 1,000 shiny new likes. No, really, what the hell?
Hey, listen.
The cosplay parade is a huge part of every Max and generates thousands of photos and articles online. Also, it was being live streamed.
Ashley, you failed to mention that part.
Well, you seemed so nervous, and I didn't want to make it worse.
Good work.
And that act you pulled just now has generated a 700% increase of traffic on our site. I also gobbled up some paid keywords, so if anyone posts about cosplay at Max, they will see an ad for Pinky's Parade. Pretty genius, right? It's like when you click on images of maid outfits while you're surfing the internet, and then see an ad for buying one right on your face wall. Oh, it looks like you finally got one.
Busted!
Iris, stop looking at my browser history.
Bad command or file name?
But that's deeply embedded within my program.
Fine, just keep that private, okay?
Done.
Quickly, I scanned my own face wall, and even people I knew who weren't arcaders were talking up a storm about it. I also could hear cosplayers discussing it as we waited for the auditorium to clear out.
I can't wait till next weekend. That Pinky's Parade thing sounds like a blast.
I am totally going to that Funplex place!
Do I want to wear my next cosplay there?
Crystal, we did it!
I had lots of help from you too, Ashley. Don't count yourself out.
We make a pretty great team.
It's in my DNA, exactly. It was great to hear all the buzz around the cosplay community, and Iris really helped with the social media aspect. I can't believe it was that easy. I mean, tiring, but easy. That was great fun and all, but I'm completely exhausted.
Me too.
I need a break from all this. Some time to collect my thoughts and rest my eyes from all those flashing lights. I'm still seeing spots.
You hear that Gavin and Naomi are running a pop-up arcade for the Funplex? A bunch of other local arcades are doing the same over in Hall B. It might be worth stopping by there for a breather with some friends. And make sure they aren't slacking.
That sounds like a solid plan. You want to come with me?
Not quite yet. I need to do some touch-ups on my makeup. How about I meet you there later?
Great! See you soon! Hello, ladies first. Nice to see you. How are you doing? I wave bye to Ashley as I make my way toward the restrooms to get changed back into my usual clothes for the time being. And then it's off to Exhibit Hall B on the lookout for Gavin's serious face or Naomi's kind one. Alright. Should be able to skip a little bit. So it's probably going to be Percy. You're dead! Oh no! What happened, ladies first? Don't die on us, please. Yes, Percy. Sounds like fun. Oh, alright, Westwood, no problem. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good rest of your day.
Hello there, Crystal. Can I help you with something?
No? Just overworked, aw. I'm sorry to hear that. Hope you're relaxing now.
I doubt I'm anywhere close to $1 billion on Nibbler, so I may as well step away for a bit. Chat spot, then maybe go play other games. Certainly. Let's depart.
I wonder what that changed. What normally happens at this point with you? I don't remember. I'm busting my butt here at Max to turn things in an upward direction, though.
Indeed. A fine ambition, I'd say.
Poor Percy. Well, on the day you beat the score for her, event manager Crystal will be there to cheer you on. Oh, wait! Phew. Okay. We're back. We're fine. Everything's fine. There you are, Crystal!
We've been looking all over for you.
But we were specifically going to meet back up here, at the Funplex pop-up arcade. I don't think I can actually spell that one. There's a lot of G's and A's and B's and H's, probably.
Yes, but we didn't expect you to be tucked in the darkest corner of the arcade.
I'm hiding from Gavin. He'll put me to work if he sees me. Hiding behind the pinball machines is probably not the smartest choice then. You know how much he loves pinball.
Every spare moment he thinks no one is watching him is spent getting that high score.
Molly, you have one job. Do it. But, oh, I'm a terrible speller. I have so many candid pictures on my phone of him playing pinball.
You have to show me. Like, right now.
Jill's turkey noise. That was amazing. Yes, his concentration face is so cute. Before I can even react, Ashley has her phone out and is scrolling through pictures of Gavin. Both look up at me guiltily. Don't we have more important matters? Max is over in a few hours and we will have a lot of work left to do. You're right, Crystal. Please don't tell Gavin. Your secret is safe with me.
Right. So, business time. I think I got something. Go on. I have a friend, and she's an indie arcade developer. The new title she's been working on is amazing. It's got co-op, it's got competition. It's got magical schoolgirls.
Now you're talking.
It's got it all.
Wait, I'm pretty sure I've heard of this game. Is it called Magical Moon Cuties?
Yeah, that's the one. And she's thinking about premiering it at Pinky's Parade.
Oh my gosh!
It would be cooler than cool. It sounds interesting enough. Might make for another fun game for people to play.
Definitely. My friend is somewhat renowned.
Renowned? Renown? Renown?
In the indie scene, and the game's been in development for years. I'm sure it would create some buzz, at least.
Yeah, Toko is a character from Danganronpa, Doc. Molly is cuter than Toko, confirmed. Yes, I beat out the crazy girl with scissors. Hooray. Are you kidding, Teo? We'd be the talk of the arcade world. I do like being the talk of world-sized things. Let's go check it out. I stand up, invigorated by the news. As I start walking back toward the hall with Teo, I hear a call from behind me. Wait! I turn around and see Ashley standing there fidgeting. Her green eyes are darting back and forth nervously. Ashley? I, too, have a plan. She motions for us to come back towards her, which we do.
Huh?
What's your idea, Ashley?
She puts an arm around Teo and the other one around me, huddling the three of us together. So what I am proposing might not be the most legal course of action. Do I even want to know? You've seen the huge monitors hanging from the ceiling in the middle of all the major halls, right? How could I miss them? They're constantly bombarding us with ads and false hopes of high-quality convention food.
No matter how amazingly tempting that $9 hot dog looks on the big screen, don't even think about it.
Exactly my point. Everyone is looking at it. I know a way to sneak into the back area. All we have to do is break into the main communications center and upload the flyer Crystal made into the rotation.
Whoa!
Whoa, what? There's no way we're gonna get to the conflict in the first stream. We might be able to do the beach, but this chapter's taking longer than I thought it would, so we'll have to see.
You want to do what?
Shh! Keep your voice down, Teo! Unless you want to get arrested for being an accomplice. It's a genius plan. Everyone at the Max will see our name in lights.
Okay, so yeah, that's a less than legal way of getting the word out. But I have to admit, you've got me intrigued. And it'd definitely work. But I don't know.
Trust me.
What about?
Of course, we need to go in disguise. I'm already nicely disguised. But Crystal would need to switch into something way more distracting.
Why more distracting exactly?
To distract from your face, of course. I mean, it's a very good face. Why would anyone want to be distracted from it? I know I certainly wouldn't. What I'm trying to say is people will remember the costume, not the person wearing it.
Which means...
Made Crystal rides again!
I knew it.
Come on, you did so great on stage. Think of this as your encore. How about it?
Let's not forget about magical moon cuties. It's a valid alternative.
Both options are valid, honestly. Splashy advertising would certainly drive foot traffic, even if getting it up there would be dodgy. Importantly, Iris could help us do it safely, without anyone noticing. Safer than Ashley going off on her own to try this inadvisable stunt. But a highly anticipated indie title might do the trick, and result in far less jail time. Well, Teo, unfortunately you're getting cock-blocked twice on the same day. Wearing a disguise doesn't involve talking to strangers, and sounds like more fun than battling my way through more sweaty, pulsating crowds. Another excuse to wear that super cute maid outfit? Sign me up! Besides, don't know if going with Teo is something I could emotionally or mentally do at this point. Oof, my social meter is at its limit after this morning. Ashley, let's do this. Fetch mine maid outfit, good sir. Ashley hands over the now familiar maid outfit ready to go. As for Teo, since he is already friends with this indie arcade developer, Teo's got an in on recruiting her for Pinky's parade. He doesn't really need me. Teo, I have complete confidence in you. Lay it real thick. You know, Play coy, say all the right words, wink a whole bunch. I demonstrate a big wink, using my entire face to show him how it's done.
Oh my. Is that how you entice people you're interested in?
Mm-hmm.
Gosh dang it. That one always gets me.
Let's leave the flirting to me, shall we, Crystal?
You're just jealous you don't have these mad skills. I mean skills with a Z. Like the cool kids say.
Uh-huh, sure. Don't get into too much trouble without me. I don't want to see you on an episode of Cops tonight.
I promise nothing, Teo. Good luck!
I don't need luck. And don't forget to snatch a photo of Crystal in the maid costume for me.
You know it.
I am standing right here. I can hear your every word.
Peace.
Hey! And the 3 went down to 2. I looked over at Ashley, her expression brimming with excitement. Maybe even too much excitement. Had I made the right choice? I quickly scanned my memories from the various cop and lawyer dramas I'd seen. What was the punishment for breaking and entering, trespassing, and tampering with equipment? It couldn't be more than, 10 years? Or possibly death. But it's too late to back down now. I had dug my own grave, perhaps literally, with Ashley. I couldn't very well turn down that adventure with my cohort. One that might involve us getting handcuffed together. Oh my. Kid, are you still here? We might need that punk stick again.
Are you feeling okay, Crystal? Your face is flushed. Are you getting sick?
No, I'm fine. Really.
If you say so.
Well, I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
That's the spirit.
Thank you for the bonks. Appreciate it. So what exactly is our plan?
I'm so happy you asked. You see that door next to the restrooms across the expo hall?
The one that has a sign that specifically states authorized personnel only?
That's the one.
Crystal is worried now.
Trust me.
My trust wavered as she began rifling through her bag and removed a rolled up poster board. As Ashley unraveled it, I noticed that it looked oddly like blueprints. No, it was blueprints. Blueprints of the entire convention center. How the... what? Why?
Listen, all we have to do is go through those doors, snake our way along the corridors, and we're there.
Her finger traced the exact route as she talked me through it.
The communications center should be at the end of that passageway. Easy, right?
Yep, easy. Easier than breaking the right stick on the Killer Instinct cabinet at the Funplex. See you, Catherine. Thank you so much for joining us. It was nice having you. Take care. On the outside, I'm fine. I'm down bad on the inside. Exactly, Zachary.
Oh man, Naomi is always fixing that machine. It never works properly.
First, we'll get you changed. We can use the bathrooms for that. I'll play lookout while you get your maid on.
So let me get this straight before I go in and change. If someone spots us while we are in our disguises, we just strip down and ditch the costumes?
One does not simply ditch the cosplay.
The cast.
We would change out of the costumes, hastily of course, and stash them in a secret safe place until we could retrieve them again.
Good pun, Kit. Note to self, do not talk about disregarding Ashley's cosplay. Ever. Roger that. Leave disguises in hiding spot, make sure nothing bad happens to them.
Great! Now get in the bathroom and suit up for battle. Time's a-wastin'.
Aye aye. Here we are once again. It was a lot easier getting into the maid dress a second time, and I could actually do it by myself while Ashley waited outside my stall. I look at my reflection, staring back at me. And I still look so freaking adorable. I am never taking this off again. I am so ready for this.
Perfection. And now we commence with part 2.
Ashley looks both ways before we exit the restroom. People don't even seem fazed by us either. I guess seeing a maid and butler at a convention is normal. In other words, it actually is the perfect disguise. We fit in by sticking out. Go figure. We shuffle back to the Expo Hall of Max and stand in front of the looming doors with the authorized personnel only sign. The big red letters bore deep into my soul, reminding me of its unlawfulness in breaking the rules. Some red letters aren't going to hold me back, because I can't read. I've been breaking rules my entire life. Have you, though? Would you consider eating pizza bagels every day breaking the rules of humanity? Oh gosh, yes! You are a most fearsome lawbreaker. Alright, Abdullah the Butcher, let's go. Ashley grabs my hand and pushes onward through the door like she owns the place. I close my eyes tightly as I realize she's dragging me onto the other side. Confidence is key, Crystal. As the door closes behind me, I carefully open my eyes. We're alone. No big bad boss monster looms back here, no flashing lights or laser beam mazes we have to crawl through. It's just some industrial style back hallway, simple brick walls, venting pipes overhead, and endless concrete floors. I'm honestly a little disappointed with how mundane it all is. Is this really it? These are just the access halls and rooms for employees to use, so they don't have to travel across the con floor. Nothing fancy. What exactly were you expecting? A horde of security guards all with riot gear, maybe some intricate obstacle course, and an eye scanner to confirm identification. Now who has the overactive imagination? Sorry to burst your bubble, but nothing like that back here. Just you, me, and Iris.
Beep, beep.
Hello, Ashley. Hello, Crystal.
Are you ready for Operation Hot Dog Takedown?
Yes, sir, Ashley, sir.
Whoa, what is this Operation Warm Weenies thing? Warm Weenies? And Iris, why are you and Ashley in cahoots without me?
My sources say yes.
Ashley sent me all the information earlier. A copy of the flyer and her plans for removing all the other ads on the Jumbotrons. I am still unclear on hot dogs and why humans crave them, however. I mean, why would you want compressed pig parts when pizza's on a...
Not now, Iris. Between my computer skills and Iris, we've got everything we need to hack into the mainframe. She's going to be a great help. Wait, Max has a mainframe? And is the mainframe that giant room-sized wall of hardware with spinning tape drives and stuff? Nah, nothing like that. You'll see soon enough. According to the Max floor layout and the convention center blueprints, it should be this way. Ashley and I tiptoe our way closer to the communications room, taking our time to listen for footsteps and other noises. And nothing eventful happens. That is until we round the first bend. We both spot a Max enforcer, leaning up against the wall. Luckily, his attention is diverted into furiously typing on his cell phone. We quickly duck back around the corner and collect our thoughts in hushed voices. What do we do now? We can't just walk down that hallway. True, our path is blocked momentarily, but we can find a way past this. There might be another route to take. Let's consult the blueprints. As we start to look, we hear footsteps. Beep! Don't think we have time for that, Ashley. The steps get louder and louder as he approaches us. He's coming straight down the hall toward us. There has to be something we can do. I quickly scan our surroundings and see a broken off small shard of the concrete floor and a shallow indent in the wall across from us. We have to act now. Well, let's get cozy together in the recess. Ashley and I both glance over at the almost closet-like nook across from us, then back at each other, then once more back at the wall. Like we had a Vulcan mind meld earlier, we both dart over towards it. There is barely just enough room for both of us to squeeze into the recess together. Squished up against one another, we both avoid direct eye contact to make the whole thing less awkward. I can't tell if it's mine or hers, but I feel my heart rate quicken being so close to her. For a split second, our eyes meet, and I note she's blushing just as hard as I am. Heyo! The moment passes, however, when the Max Enforcer walks right by us without noticing us. We both breathe a sigh of relief before we slink around the corner, avoiding the sentry's gaze. We weren't out of the woods yet. Hoping to avoid any more sentinels, we scurried the rest of the way until we reached the door to the communications room. We could tell we were at the correct place because of the sign over it that read communications room. Unless it was a clever ruse. Yeah, for sure, Game Dan. That would have been an adorable CG.
We did it! That was some quick thinking back there, Crystal.
Now all we have to do is... I reach down, grabbing a hold of the door and turn it.
Locked?
Locked. Well, drat. Now where are we going to find the key? Who even has the key? Do we need to pickpocket a staffer? I don't know how to pickpocket anyone.
I got this one, Crystal.
Stunned, I watch as Ashley removes a bobby pin from her wig and begins to pick the lock on the door. What? I thought that was all movie magic. You can't really pick a lock with a simple hair accessory, right?
Watch me.
I do just that. She straightens out the bobby pin and then bends and twists it until it breaks in two. Taking the newly crafted metal stick, she inserts them both into the lock and begins fiddling with it. In a mere matter of minutes, I hear it click.
And that's how you pick a lock.
Next time I lock myself out of my apartment, I'm calling you instead of the locksmith.
Of course. I'll drop what I'm doing and come right over. I can't have my very good friend cold and alone outside of her apartment.
Ashley smiles brightly as she easily opens the door to the communications room. It's dark, save for the glow from several computer monitors. The layout is similar to the room where we awaited our moment on stage, so I have no trouble finding what we're looking for. The mainframe is really just some computers and security monitors, showing different parts of Max, each camera focusing on various angles of the main halls.
Now, what do we have here?
Ashley turns around one of the swivel chairs and sits down in it in front of the computer desk.
Operation Hot Dog Takedown is underway.
As if she's been working this job for several years, she begins clacking away at the keyboard.
All right, let's see what happens when we open this. Aha! Yes, perfect. It appears to be a fairly simple data store. Nice of them to name it Jumbotron. That really cuts down on the sleuthing. Excellent, I can see all the ads and information they rotate through. This shouldn't be a problem. Okay, now I need Iris.
Iris online.
Here I am.
We'll plug in Iris into the main computer. Hand me your phone.
This won't hurt Iris, right? Or nuke my phone? I'm on my second phone by this point.
Relax. I'm a super duper hacker cutie. I know what I'm doing.
I hand over my phone and Iris along with it. Ashley plugs Iris in and the magic begins.
Hacking the Gibson now. Lowering firewalls. Phasing packet switch interlock.
Please enjoy this recorded music.
That's music.
So, do we just sit around or?
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for your patience. The intertubes are now unclogged. We're in.
Great. Now we just switch out all the hot dog ads for the flyer of Pinky's parade and we can be on our merry way.
Understood.
That doesn't sound so bad. This is actually, dare I say it, somewhat fun.
Huh, that's odd.
Fun just stopped. I don't like odd. What's odd? What?
It appears as though an unidentified hacker has been here before us. I could follow their trail if you would like.
I'm sure it's just one of the employees who, lost their password and had to poke their way in. I'm not worried. Plus, we gotta get moving.
Sure thing. The hot dog ads are removed from the Jumbotron rotation and replaced with ads for Pinky's parade.
What about...
Iris, while you're in there, can you take out all the ads for Deco's Palace too? Just for good measure.
Sure thing.
Ashley revolves on the chair and turns back to face me.
See, that was...
Ashley is interrupted by a sudden burst of awful noise. Quickly, she turns around in the swivel chair to see big red letters flash across the screen.
Intruder detected?
What does that mean? Ashley, why would there be an intruder?
Crystal, pretty sure we are the intruder.
That's bad, right? That's not good. This is worse than good.
It means the convention center security system knows we're here, and it knows we're altering their program. It's trying to thwart us.
So yeah, not good as an accurate portrayal of our situation. Ugh, if only I was better at this, we wouldn't be in such a mess.
As Iris and Ashley explained what was happening, I saw a timer pop up underneath the screen that kept flashing intruder detected. It was counting down from 5 minutes. Ashley? Iris? I pointed to the new problem.
What the beep?
Once the flyer was uploaded, it triggered a security warning. I think the hacker who came through here before sort of half-tripped it, so I didn't notice in time. Oops.
Poops.
Why does this program even trigger a security warning? It's literally for ads. All we're doing is uploading a new ad.
Relax. Everything is fine. We just need to input the administrator password to shut off the timer. I, don't actually know the administrator password. I sort of slipped in around it to upload the ad. But we can't turn this off without actual credentials.
So, now it's a race against time. What would the person who runs this place use as a password?
A completely random sequence of lowercase and uppercase letters, numbers, and punctuation that we'd never actually guess even if given a million years?
I've been running a series of randomized characters in a brute force attempt ever since we started talking, but nothing yet.
It's all psychology. We just have to get inside their head. Let's see. Maybe I could go check their social media account, learn their pet's first name, combine that with their kid's birthday.
And that's when I pluck a little yellow square from the edge of the monitor that reads, password. Here it is.
Yeah, well, okay, that works too.
Bummer. A few keystrokes later and the alarm stopped cold.
Yes!
Oh, looky! It's all fuzzy and stuff, but I can see our flyer up on the monitors. We did it!
Yeah, we did it! Wait, we did it! Our Funplex is all over those screens. They'll know who's responsible and we'll all get the death penalty! How did I not see this obvious hole in my logic before?
Relax. 2 words. Plausible deniability. It's the same flyer that's on the Funplex's website already. Anybody could have uploaded it.
Without evidence, they can't prove nothing.
In fact, they'll find proof someone else was hacking the system earlier today. Which means whoever that was, they'll get the blame.
Okay, no death penalty. I can relax somewhat. Besides, we did it! Well, Iris and Ashley did it mostly. Admittedly, Iris was the brawn and Ashley the brain. Or maybe it was the other way around. Either way, I'm completely stupefied. Since when is Ashley a tech whiz?
Okay, I think we'd better get out of here, just in case. All those in favor of evacuation?
Aye.
Aye!
Aye aye. We quickly abandoned ship, retreating back through the maze of tunnels to one of the main halls of Max, vanishing into the crowd.
Oh, wow!
Check out the screens! Our ads on all of them! Looking up, I can see our handiwork with my own 2 eyes. No more hot dogs, no more Deco's Palace, just Funplex propaganda. As I take in our moment of glory, I begin listening to the people surrounding us. Rando looky-loo.
Oh hey, that's a new thing on the Jumbotron.
Pinky's Parade? Sounds interesting. That's a lot of tournaments, too. We should check it out.
How is it I've lived within spitting distance of a real arcade and never noticed? I'm so there.
Do you hear that, Ashley?
Sounds like we killed it.
Yes, we did. Yeah, Ashley does have some great voice blurbs. Absolutely. With Ashley's unique skill set, I feel like she might be more suited to work for a group of hackers rather than working at the Funplex. I'm surprised you don't offer up your services to the hacktivists or corporate raiders out there.
How do you know I haven't?
True. I guess you can't really tell me or you'd have to kill me, right?
Correct.
I'll just keep quiet then.
I went through a phase in high school where I was really obsessed with cutting-edge electronics and technology. My group of friends and I got together during lunches, and we just sit around in homeroom and talk tech. In fact, that's what we called it, Tech Talk. We were all silly children at that point, watching too many hacker movies. One thing led to another, and we started wanting to know more. I think I was the only one who took it seriously, though. I even dressed up in cyberpunk fashion. I was completely obsessed. It became my passion for a good while. Eventually, however, everyone grew out of it. Except me. And then they all started mocking me for it. Making fun of my punk outfits, or the fact that I spent all my time researching things like Arduinos and Raspberry Pi kits.
Aww.
It was awful. Some of my good friends, whom I trusted, completely turned on me. I began questioning myself and who I was and who I really wanted to be. Did I want to be this badass cyberpunk technophile? Or did I want to follow my friends under their next big infatuation? I regret it to this day, but I gave up on my dreams and followed my friends instead. At that time, they were what I had to believe in. Only now am I getting back into tech, due to the always changing culture of cosplay. People use LEDs and robotics to make their weapons more badass, or to have animated wings. I always figured cosplay was, you know, sewing and arts and crafts. It is, but it's cross-discipline. Crystal, you haven't seen some of the more intensely complicated costumes I've made.
Which reminds me of a certain someone going on about how arcade games involve electrical engineering, programming, graphic design, and even carpentry. Why don't you talk shop more with Naomi then?
Huh?
She's a techie? You're a techie. Seems like there should be plenty of overlap, but I've never seen you two talking electronics.
I figured there wasn't really any overlap. The kind of tech that enhances cosplay was invented after 1990. Beep! Not her thing. I would like more friends to bounce some tech ideas off of. Who knows? Maybe we can both teach each other something new.
Amazing!
You know, I'm proud of myself. I took all that old knowledge and made it come through for us today. Think of what we accomplished.
You should be proud. You worked hard. As for me, I barely helped, but my palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, mom spaghetti.
Well, you can relax now. It's all over. You done good. But you know, now that we removed all those hot dog ads, I sort of really want one.
Really?
Yes!
Yeah, really. I'm starving. And honestly, just about anything sounds delicious. My tummy might regret it later tonight, but right now I could eat a whole bucket of ridiculously overpriced corn dogs.
My mouth started to water just thinking about ingesting food. I couldn't agree more. And if we suffer the effects of eating convention food, at least we suffer together.
See? That's the spirit. I think there's actually a food court just over yonder.
Ashley and I only had to walk about 500 feet to find the nearest vendor actually selling the infamous Franks. We are both so hungry that we each order 3. $27 for 3 hot dogs, good grief. After dressing them up with all the fixins, we bring our pack of dogs to the nearest table and settle in for a feast. Right as I'm about to take my first bite, I can't help but notice that Ashley hasn't stopped giggling since we sat down. Ashley? You okay over there?
Yes. No. Maybe. I just can't say it, can I?
What is it?
It's too good. But no, I can't.
What? What? Just say it. Oh gosh, I forgot about this.
It's a real sausage fest in here.
Ashley throws her head back and cackles wildly. I merely roll my eyes and groan. That bad, huh? Extremely. I let a smile curl my lips. Even if it was a really terrible... No, wait, exceptionally terrible joke. I can't help but be fond of Ashley's humor. In fact, I'm really fond of Ashley, if you know what I mean. She can always say something that will cheer me up or inspire me to try something new. And she's just so genuine and fun to be around. The more I keep thinking about her, the more I can feel my face flush. Why are you looking at me like that? Did I get catsup on my forehead somehow? Why does this always happen to me? I'm the messiest eater. No, it's not that. Then what is it, Crystal? I can't help but feel shy. Should I tell Ashley about my feelings? Yes, you should! I might be crushing on you, girl. Ashley, I really enjoyed spending all this time with you lately. We have such a fun time together whenever we get up to hijinks like these, and, well...
Oh my!
Oh!
I have a great time with you too.
Aw. And, well, I'd like to spend more time doing just that. Exactly like what we are doing now. Outside the arcade. Just you and me.
Oh. Yes, please! Very much. I would like that.
Oh, cute! Embarrassed and trying to hide her emotions, Ashley scarfs down another hot dog. Nom, 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 nom. We spend the rest of the meal both laughing together at each other's jokes and enjoying the other one's company. As we both get up from the table, Ashley puts her hand on my shoulder. Thanks for spending the entire day with me. It means a lot to me. Of course. I had a blast, even if it got a bit intense. I couldn't have spread the word about Pinky's parade without you. Oh, it was nothing. Really. Ashley leans over and quickly gives me a kiss on the cheek. Adorable. My heart pounds fiercely in my chest as I bring my hands up to where she placed her delicate lips on my skin. See you soon. Ashley turns and simply skips away, leaving me to watch her disappear into another crowd. How bold! Ah, my heart. Yay! All in all, a very successful day. Hooray! It was fantastic. Absolutely. Oh no, do I really have to follow that up with this? Alright. Take it from someone making the food. There's a lot of craziness going on there. You're better off just sitting back and enjoying the chow like you did today.
That sucks.
Yeah, I guess. I'm typically so run down after a week at the office that I need to keep it low-key or I'll burn out. Ugh.
Oh, Juniper, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Juniper. Okay, well, that was still a success. I don't know if we'll get another chapter in. We'll see. We might be able to, at the very least. I'm hoping we can. I'm just gonna run to the bathroom real quick and get some more water, but I will be back shortly. Shortly. Okay, we're back. Let's skip ahead and see what we're getting into here. This is weird. Why did it skip through this?
Ooh.
We've never seen this before with you. Why are we skipping this? I don't like that at all. 5 minutes and counting. Are you excited? Because I'm really, really excited. I'm something. Something is good. We can work with being something. Breathe, Crystal. You're gonna do just fine. Remember to smile and have fun with it. I attempt my best smile. It comes out as a rictus grin of terror. Oh, right. Thank you, JJ. I forgot that Juniper wasn't here, so we had Ashley. Yes. Thank you. Good memory. Well, if you were going for a creepy slasher smile, then you nailed it. While you work on perfecting that, I've got to go get my Pinky the Flamingo on. Don't forget to breathe. Breathe. Yeah, sure. I can do that. I can breathe real good. You got this, Queen. Oh, no problem, Kit. Thank you for joining. It was nice having you. Take care of yourself. You know, choices like this make me wonder if we can have a bad ending with Iris as well. For science. I didn't exactly give you a blank check, Iris. I know I wanted you to handle the petty details, but this isn't exactly a petty detail.
I'm sorry. I guess I miscalculated. Jeez. I feel bad about this. I didn't want to weigh down Queen Bee's spirit, but it's good that I feel bad, right? That I'm not making a purely quantitative analysis of the situation.
Okay. I think this is an Ashley one. Yep. Button mashing is thirsty work. And right away from the red lights on the soda machine, I know exactly what is wrong. The waters of life, the dew that flows from the mountains, have dried up.
What gives? It's completely empty. Shouldn't they have stocked up before a big event?
We did stock up. They just drank it all faster than expected. And there's no more in the back to replace it. Ah! I need more caffeine! More caffeine! Think you've had enough there, buddy. They sell us all the salty snacks from one machine and empty our wallets into the other. And it's all part of the Grand Master Plan. Pretty sure nothing we do here is organized enough to be considered a Grand Master Plan. Although, maybe I should run this by Gavin. He might have a way to turn this conspiracy theory into reality. We want soda! We want soda! Ashley's doing her best to intervene, but a giant flamingo isn't really distracting enough to keep a bunch of thirsty gamers at bay. How are we gonna fix this? Ashley, got a minute?
Oh, wow!
Wow, some crowd, huh? Even it's a bit much. Yeah, about that. We're out of soda in the back. I mean, we've got the club soda I use to get stains out of the carpet, but any ideas on how to deal with this? Funny, I was just thinking about how I could really go for a nice refreshing soda. But that's not happening right in the middle of this terrible drink shortage. Fortunately for you, I've got a few cases back home. I have a bit of a sweet tooth, and so do my friends. I call it our secret stash. Wow, seriously? Hey, all those late nights designing and sewing costumes don't come easy. Sometimes you just need an energy boost at 3 a.m. I can only imagine Ashley and her friends tinkering away in the wee hours of the morning, a look of pure determination on her face. And nothing is cuter than Ashley's determination face. Oh. I text them to get it, but my hands are tied. Well, not so much tied as in covered in fuzzy flamingo felt, but you get what I'm throwing down.
Say no more. I can handle coordination. Just give me their names and I can figure it out from there.
Iris and Ashley quickly work out the details. Soon enough, we've got a herd of cosplayers on their way with replacement beverages 10 minutes out. On hearing the announcement that we'd be back in stock shortly, the crowd makes their approval known. You're a lifesaver, you two.
Aw, shucks.
No problem. You keep doing what you do best.
Bye-bye!
I'm gonna go back to keeping the kitties happy. And don't forget to save me a soda. Or 3. I mean, it is your soda, so I will do that. That is not what I wanted. Boop. Okay, between Queen Bee and Percy. Ooh, it's tied. Okay. Heads for Queen Bee, tails for Percy. Hiya! Tails. All right. Would you like a hug? All the kindness for Percy. I assume Ashley is hiding herself away for a quick break. And I can't blame her, she's been working just as hard as everyone else has. When this is all over, I'm going to need a coma of sleep and a hot bath. But while I dream of better things, let me check in with Ashley to see if I can lower her burden.
Oh, hi!
You want to get some lunch? You read my mind. I am psychic, you know. Girl. Whole story then? To the whole story! Away! My companion fetches a table in the crowded cafe, while I memorize our order and carry it forth to yon service counter. I make my way to the front of the line, trying to keep the lunch order neatly arranged in my brain despite all the chaos of today's event.
Well, look who's here.
I'm looking.
Hi, guys.
It's our favorite arcade wrangler.
Arcade minion? Arcade flunky? What's the right term?
Event manager? Still, I must look a bit nervous. A fact Ashley picks up on as I return. Glad we're doing lunch, you know. I needed like 5 minutes peace and quiet away from the Funplex before heading back to the floor. Ashley, you can take more than 5 minutes to rest. You've earned it. You've been working your feathers off out there and it shows. I don't think I've seen this many happy children since I started. You mean you aren't here to force me to go back out there? I mean, yes, but at least take like more than 5 minutes. So, you wouldn't be opposed if I snuck out, got on my private jet, and flew to Bali on a vacation getaway? Excellent. Only if you take me. A tropical island getaway sounds like absolute perfection right now. You aren't leaving me behind for this. I want nothing more than a fruity drink with a tiny umbrella in it and listening to the relaxing crescendo of the waves. I'm in. Oh yeah, and just imagine the sand between your toes and the sun warming your face. Alas, such visions of paradise will have to wait. I can't leave in the middle of Pinky's parade, and sadly, you can't either. We're both needed out there soon. Drat! Foiled by evil overlord event manager Crystal. Wait, how am I the villain? I just told you should treat yourself to a longer lunch. Well, Crystal, sometimes you're the hero and sometimes you're the villain. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. Wait, are we talking in terms of cosplay outfits or real life? Both. What do you mean? I can't just help thinking about how people are always wearing multiple masks all the time, and how that defines and changes them. I don't think I own any masks, but I imagine I'd look pretty good in a sparkly masquerade one. Or maybe a Lovecraftian plague doctor one. We can go shopping for masks later, I promise. But like, when I'm here, I'm Pinky, the Funplex Flamingo. When I'm at Max, I'm Angus, or whoever else I'm cosplaying. When I'm alone, I'm just plain Ashley. Just plain Ashley is just plain perfection. Aw, that's so cute. Good one, Crystal. Oh. Crystal, that's so sweet of you to say. Anyway, what I am trying to say is, how do I know which one is the real me? And is the real me good enough? Should I live my life as the cosplayer, as the Funplex employee, or the person that has a wild imagination? Which one makes me the best? I just don't know. May I speak frankly? Ashley nods, looking lost in thought. Oh, man. I like both. I mean, all of these are pretty good. I want to try the top one, though. Ashley, I think the beauty of being a human is that each individual is made up of different aspects. From childhood to growing up, everything we encounter shapes us. And through your cosplay, your amazingly fun imagination, and your arcade position, that all makes up the real you. You are all those things, and you are wonderful. Aw, so sweet. It's true, Zachary, we all wear masks. For me, I think we are also defined by how others perceive us. And I've heard nothing but compliments from everyone around you. Everyone really cherishes you and wants to spend time with you because of your bubbly personality, myself included. Please, don't doubt yourself.
You know, you are so right. Sometimes it helps talking with your friends about what's been bothering you, yeah? It's nice to hear your thoughts and be able to bounce ideas off of you. Friends are just the greatest, aren't they?
Good question, Gigi. Let's use our time traveling wheel. If you really think about it, doesn't it make sense that all of these aspects make up who you really are? You shouldn't have to feel like you define yourself by one role. You can be as little or as much of one mask as you want. For me, my family has always defined ourselves by our misfortunes and our ability to meekly adapt. But I'm learning to see past that. I'm defining my own set of rules on who I am. Sometimes I'm Crystal who makes gutsy or quirky decisions. And sometimes the right path is what I've always known. Just go with the flow. No path or choice is wrong. It just is.
You know, you are so right.
Yeah.
Sometimes it helps talking with your friends about what's been bothering you, yeah?
2 is totally the persona option. I like it. The Stranger by Billy Joel. I think I've heard that song before. I smile in agreement.
I'm so happy to have not only you, but everyone at the Funplex in my life. We've all really bonded with each other, haven't we?
Absolutely. In fact, I've got more friends than what I know what to do with.
I feel so much better after chatting with you. That really, really helped. Thanks.
And I feel like you get me. That means a lot. Now that I feel fully invigorated, it's time to continue to endure the rest of the day. Ashley stands up, beams a smile, and flashes me a victory sign with her hands. See you back out there. You know it, girl. We got this. Okay, between Percy and Queen Bee. Queen Bee. Aw, man. Sorry, Percy. Stay peachy. There we go. All right, continuing the trend. I chose this path. I chose to make my life difficult in order to make my life into something. But Juniper already has a good thing going on. Suggesting she throw that away to chase a pipe dream? It's irresponsible. I'm not gonna lie. Becoming an artist wouldn't be easy. If that's what you want, okay, but I think you're already doing pretty well, Juniper. You don't need to abandon your job just to be happy.
Well, no, I guess not, but...
Aw, man.
Never mind. Forget I asked.
Oh, I'm sorry, Juniper.
Looks like you and Ashley are having some good times. You're proving to be level-headed, rational, and honest. Great! Also, you've scored 16,150 points. Woohoo! Today's pizza fact is, the world's largest pizza covered 10,000 square feet and measured 140 feet across. It weighed in at 44,457 pounds. Do you want to save your game before proceeding to level 5?
Yes. Alright, we might be having a little bit of a longer stream because I do want to do the beach episode so we can definitely fit Ashley's route into 2 streams. So here we go. I know, Zachary. I mean, I can follow my dreams, but I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. Poor Juniper. Well, next time I'll be friends with everybody, and it'll be okay. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Okay.
Ashley's a lot of fun, isn't she? And you two get along like a house of fire. Hopefully without actually setting anything on fire accidentally.
Okay. Is this... no, next one. Okay. Flex the muscles!
Ooh.
Alright, the beach! I haven't been to a beach in ages. Not since my science spinning days promoting that funnel cake place. And I guess there was that one time we did a beach shoot, but that was like last summer. So yes, ages ago. Feels good to be back in the sun.
Last beach I went to was back in England. Considerably more cold and overcast than this, afraid. And before you ask, because Ashley already asked again and again on the drive down here, I'm not going to explode in direct sunlight. My condition is quite stable today.
Sorry, Percy, but you are part of the crew. That means we care about you. I promise, though, we won't treat you like you're made of glass. You're still good old Percy to us.
Much obliged.
And yes, agree, Ashley's swimsuit is super cute. Super, super cute.
Thanks, love. All the same, think I'll grab a spot under that umbrella before all the good shade is taken.
As for me, last one in the water is a landlubber.
The water. Yes. Getting wet and cooling down. Good call. Okay. In the distance, I see what appears to be a myriad of sandcastles, which makes sense. I mean, I'd be worried if it was a whole bunch of not sandcastles on the beach. During my many beach outings as a kid, there were always multiple sandcastle competitions going on. And in front of me, our own Funplex fabricators have entered the fray. With Naomi being our arcade builder and Ashley with all of her cosplay craftiness, it's no wonder why these two are up for the sandcastle challenge. As I jog over to them, I see Ashley laughing over her castle, and Naomi meticulously measuring something on her citadel. How goes the castling?
Amazing!
Great! Do you see all these amazing sandcastles? They're all so cute! Properly made sandcastles aren't cute, Ashley. Oh? Then what are they, Naomi? Assuming they're not just made by kids for funsies, a proper sandcastle can be a structural masterpiece.
Wonderful.
Every grain of sand must be in its proper spot, or the whole thing comes crashing down. If a job's worth doing, it's worth doing right.
Naomi says this without lifting her eyes away from her castle. She's so completely focused that I don't think she's blinking even. And what exactly are you doing, Naomi?
Let me explain.
I'm making sure each embrasure is equidistant around the tower. Otherwise, it'll all be an asymmetrical mess.
Makes sense. I take a moment to actually appreciate their castles. Naomi's is a structural masterpiece. Straight, perfect edges meet bold, flat walls which produce an almost perfect medieval castle. She even added an ocean water moat complete with drawbridge. Ashley's is equally impressive too. It's a soft, fluffy fantasy castle. The foundation is made of sculpted sand clouds like an elegant castle in the sky, complete with spiral staircases encircling slightly slanted towers. So I take it you both entered the competition?
Of course.
You know it, Crystal. You should make one too. It's not too late.
Yeah, I think there's still like a half an hour left of the competition. And since it's at amateur level, latecomers are allowed.
But both of you have made some extraordinary castles. My architectural skills are somewhat lacking in the sandcastle area. Those sound like some sad excuses. They're perfectly good excuses, Ashley, excuse you.
It's not like we're professional sandcastlers either. Crystal, it's not about winning.
Naomi looks over at Ashley, who's giving her a smile accompanied by a questioning look.
Okay, it's a little bit about winning. I mean, I'm super try-harding this and trying to win with a perfectly constructed little castle. But for me, mostly it's about setting out a challenge for myself and completing it properly. There's nothing more satisfying than that.
Plus, we'll be here helping you do it. How do you plan on helping me start a castle while you'll be completing your own? Sounds difficult. We're almost done with ours anyway.
Yep.
If we have 3 castles in the competition, then that's one more chance for us to bring home the gold.
Yeah. It'll be fun. Come on and join us.
Yes!
Join us, Crystal. Join us! I mean, I don't know how you would make a functioning drawbridge for sure. You could make like a pseudo drawbridge with like a piece of driftwood or something maybe. Maybe if you got like some seaweed or lakeweed, you could kind of make a weird line that makes it look like the drawbridge is connected. Otherwise, magic. When I was younger, I remember watching sand sculptors carefully craft their castles. I would watch for hours just staring in awe. I made my fair share of them too, trying to imitate the professionals, but they were never more than lumps of sand that vaguely indicated shapes. I'm not that competitive, but like Naomi said, it's just for fun, so why not? I'm going to need a bucket, a melon baller, and a funnel. Stat.
Yes!
That's the spirit, Crystal!
I just put the finishing touches on mine. Let me help you get the base started.
Naomi, Ashley, and I dug our hands deep into the sand and started shoveling, pouring, and constructing. So what are you going to name your castle? Huh? You can't just make a sand castle and not give it an epic name.
Ashley has a solid point. To give it a name is to give it life. I have names for all my important tools back in the shop, too.
So beautiful.
Oh, no worries, Doc. Thanks for joining for so long. And I hope the date goes well, too. It should be good. I'm excited.
My soldering iron is named Melty. My multimeter is named Zappy. My ROM burner is named Sir Romulus Romanov III.
Maybe not something quite that grand for mine. How about the Funplex? Both Ashley and Naomi bust up laughing.
That's very appropriate. The Funplex is practically a castle, right?
What if we make it look like the Funplex? It already looks like it, kind of.
That's because the Funplex is just a box, and we've only made the foundation for our castle. But if we can carve in the sign and the double front doors...
Naomi happily starts putting the details on the sand Funplex while Ashley and I cheer her on. That looks so good!
Naomi, you are so good at having steady hands. You really should join me in making some cosplay. You'd be great. Making costumes does sound fun, but I'm not sure if I can handle all the pressure of people looking at me. I usually work alone, you know. We don't have to do it at a con or anything. We can just get dressed up and prance around the forest. That's a bit more my style. Well, except maybe for the bugs and poison ivy and stuff. We continue chatting as we construct the sand fun castle. Grain by grain, it takes semblance of the actual Funplex. We manage to finish it just in time before the judging commences. Here comes the judge. The officiant of the Sandcastle Challenge comes toward us and looks over our castles. With an arbiter's eye, they glance over ours and nod in respect of a job well done. I didn't even realize I was holding my breath in anticipation, and once the Sandcastle judge leaves us, I let out a huge sigh. Yes, Gigi, that's the real trick. You're guaranteed to win at that point. I think that's a good sign, right? The nod, that means we did it. We are gonna win? There's still many others out there to judge, but I'd say a nod counts nicely as a compliment. But which one? Whose sand skills will reign supreme? Crystal, what do you think? Who's got the winner chicken dinner? Who, me? I'm not a judge of fine sandcastles. Just do it for funsies. Let's hear what you think. Okay. Most of the castles out there are rigid, lifelike replicas of historical castles, while Ashley's has a more airy feel to it. Ashley's is so different from the rest. I think it'll outshine the others and win over the judges. Just like you've won me over. Aww.
Thankies.
You're too sweet, Crystal. I agree. Ashley's fantasy castle is sure to catch the eyes of the judges. You've done a wonderful job with it. I can't wait to see you win. Naomi, you're wonderful. Oh, I think they just finished tallying up the scores. We wait not so patiently as the judge makes their round across the beach. I see them stop next to a particularly dramatic-looking sandcastle. Pulling out a bright blue ribbon, they prop it up next to the castle. Which means...
Poops.
Double poop. Don't feel too down. If it wasn't meant to be, it wasn't meant to be. How very pragmatic of you, Crystal. We did have a blast, though. But I hate losing. We just gotta win next year, Naomi. Maybe if all three of us join forces again, we can build the best sandcastle this beach has ever seen. We should spend some time practicing more, which means more beach trips. I'd like that. I'm in. Great. Next year, Team Ashley is going to eradicate the competition. I think you mean Team Naomi. You two can fight over that next year. I think I'm covered in enough sand for a while. I'm going to see about being slightly less sandy. I hear ya, but Naomi and I aren't done here. We got one last thing we gotta do. Oh, what's that? Destroy our creations! I'll leave you to it then. I am a mighty dragon. Fear me, tiny sand people! Both of them smile widely at each other and laugh. Walking away, I can hear the sounds of devastation behind me. I peek back one last time to see the castles come crashing down before I set my eyes forward. So what next? Alright. Let's see. Between Gavin and Queen Bee, it's Gavin. Makes sense. Bump it! And then Teo and Percy. Probably Teo. Come on. Definitely Teo. Teo's leaving. He is already packed and running out the door. Man, I'm beat. And I've got sand in places sand should not be. Still, I'm having tons of fun.
Hey, Naomi's got some kind of surprise lined up for all of us. You in? Of course. Great. We're gathering over there by the parasols. I wonder what this is all about. No worries, Zachary. Completely understand if you do. I don't know why I'm getting like more congested as time goes on. I'm like, nose, can you not though? Slap. Did we do the food? I'm like, what food did my girl get?
Oh my...
There we go.
Oh my gosh!
Sushi with some tempura veggies. Ooh, and a side of miso soup. I love nothing more than a traditional bento box lunch. And I love nothing more than making them. Okay. Speech. 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 Okay. Tip your bartender. Amazing. Where is my girl? The primary appeal of this place for me was always the arcades. I rarely swam in the ocean. I preferred indoor swimming pools to unpredictable waves. That meant boardwalk crawls, arcade games, tokens, and joysticks. So I'm stuffed up and your nose is running. We have the opposite problems. Although as I approach one of these open-air arcades, well, I don't see a single joystick.
Impressive.
Interesting. I'd hazard these arcades are 100% redemption games. I suppose it's for the best Naomi's distracted by looking for saltwater taffy. She'd hate this place. I've noticed this industry trend away from anything vaguely resembling a traditional arcade game, and towards touchscreens and prize tickets. I suppose it was inevitable. If not for a strong showing for joysticks through the 80s and 90s, it would have happened sooner.
A game's a game, you know. I can enjoy just about anything. Oh, and hey, there's pinball. You like pinball, right, Gavin?
Ooh.
And skee-ball. I love.
Alley rollers.
What?
Technically, skee-ball, depending on spelling and hyphenation, is a registered trademark. These are simply alley rollers, manufactured by a different company.
Sheesh. Way to suck the fun out of it.
Ah. Apologies for my innate killjoy nature. Allow me to make it up to you by actually having some fun.
Is that even possible? Will your ultra cool guy exterior allow your inner softie to be exposed?
If you'll let me finish. How about a alley roller contest? Each of us gets 5 tokens to score the most points. Whoever loses buys the other ice cream.
Now we're talking. Hey Crystal, wanna join in? Make this a 3-way dance? Maybe all the joysticks are gone, but I'm certainly a longtime skee-ball fanatic. I'd likely clean the floor with these two. Still, may the odds be ever in your favor. In all fairness, I'm something of a skee-ball master. Still, may the odds be ever in your favor and may the best player win.
Which will be me, of course.
Ooh, a Gavin boast. That's rare.
It's not a boast if it's a fact.
Dang. Our coins rattle into the slot, tinking along the metal chute.
5 tokens, highest cumulative score wins. I suppose if it's 3 players, the 2 losers split the cost of the ice cream.
I remember playing tons of alley rollers back when I was a kid, roaming up and down the boardwalks of Flotsam Beach. Like riding a bike, those are physical skills you never really forget. My grip on the gnarly old wooden ball feels completely natural even now. We drop in our tokens and line up our first throws. It takes a few rolls for me to find my sweet spot. But eventually I'm right where I need to be in the scores. Which, unfortunately, can't be said of my coworkers. Oh, come on! I totally should have landed that one hundo!
Rather disappointing.
These machines are a bit beat up from exposure and play. I wouldn't be surprised if they're unbalanced.
Or they're rigged, like those carny games Teo and Percy were playing earlier. But they aren't. I'm hitting my shots no problem. I could whisper some advice to one of them. Maybe give them an edge. It's cheating, sure, but we're all getting ice cream in the end. Who cares? I know, Dan, I miss them too. I lean in next to Ashley and whisper her a hot tip. Aim for the 40-pointer with every throw. That way you'll always net a consistent amount of mid-tier points. Ew! Instead of wildly aiming for the honeypot of 100 points, Ashley lines up for a shot right down the middle and scores a sweet throw. Soon enough, the game is over, with Ashley just barely pushing past my score and Gavin far behind.
Ah, well, I gave it my best.
If it makes you feel better, I couldn't have won without Crystal's solid advice.
No, you still were the one making the throws. That's skill, even if she offered suggestions. Still, if you'd like to keep things fair, we'll split the ice cream cost 3 ways. Everyone's a winner.
Indeed.
Most importantly, we had fun. Arcades are meant to be places where friends can gather and have fun playing with each other. Beachside or in a shopping plaza, with or without joysticks. That's our goal. Let's take back a lesson today that we should always endeavor to provide fun first and foremost. Whatever shape it takes, that is our mission.
Still found a way to turn this into a working vacation, huh?
But an enjoyable one.
We grab ice cream cones from a vendor on the boardwalk, swapping work stories, laughing and having a blast. This is probably the happiest I've seen Gavin. At work, he's all business. But here, he can crack a smile even as he's analyzing arcades. And Ashley just exudes sunshine and cheer everywhere she goes. She's a good influence on him, clearly. But time's ticking and I've got other stops to make. Man, it's been years since I've been to an arcade. They are so addictive. Okay, so between Naomi and Teo again. This one. And Queen Bee and Percy. Okay, between Queen Bee and Percy, we've got a tie yet again. Okay. Heads for Queen Bee, tails for Percy. Ah! Come back, coin! Hiya! Heads, man. The coin loves Queen Bee tonight. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on.
Naomi has a kind heart, and so do you. That's a plus. Gavin is honest and direct, but his bluntness hides a kind heart, and you're both kindly and steady, so that's great. Ashley is an open book, ready to share with anyone. She's very sincere. You're both steady. Percy's heart is wide open to the world, as is your own. You're both very kindly. Teo is quite level-headed and responsible, despite his smirking charm. You're steady as well. And that's everybody. In my final analysis, I think you are the best possible match for Ashley, Queen Bee, and Gavin. All 3 would make a fine companion for you, Crystal. Ashley, Queen Bee, and Gavin all get along well with you and match your personality.
So, Ashley, Queen Bee, and Gavin.
My sources say yes.
Alright. The fated coin drop. It happens without fail. Okay. Ashley. Her love of life and enthusiasm always managed to lift me up to a whole nother level. I can't imagine not being with her at this point. It's always been Ashley.
Always. Every other route, it was always Ashley.
Okay. I believe in you, Crystal. I'll be cheering you on from in here.
As Iris shuts herself off, the reality of it all strikes me. Thanks, Dan. I'm doing this. I'm actually doing this. It's scary, but with any luck... I guess they probably turn you down. I'm curious, maybe... I wonder if they have like, no, I'm flattered, but no thanks responses. That'd be funny. My heart aches while my entire insides contract in a storm of excitement, nerves, and elation as I begin thinking of how the night will progress. Maybe we'll have a romantic dinner of surf and turf, watch the sunset in each other's arms, then finally stroll under an enchanting moonlit beach and kiss beneath the stars. I chuckle under my breath, realizing Ashley's wild imagination has already rubbed off on me. But enough fantasies. I should really stop procrastinating and go and ask her before it's too late. Oh, hello, ladies. Ashley, Naomi, and Queen Bee are chatting amongst themselves, smiles and laughs aplenty. And now I have to interrupt the sacred lady circle. I'd be lying to myself if I didn't say I'm a little heartbroken that I wasn't invited. Oof. But how should I even begin to approach? I can feel the pressure weighing me down as I formulate a way to ask Ashley out on a date. I could always just go in carelessly. Or would it be better if I pulled Ashley aside for a little intimacy? Let's try both of these. I'm curious. There's nothing to fear. These are my friends. The worst thing that could happen is that they'll tease me for the rest of my days if I get rejected by Ashley. They'll never let me live it down, and I won't be able to face Ashley at work. Now that I think about it, that is pretty much the worst. Well, too late now and in too deep. There's no turning back. Hi, Ashley. Queen Bee, Naomi. We quickly exchange pleasantries before I lay all my cards on the table. So, Ashley, I was one... Ashley clamps a hand over my mouth, interrupting me. Crystal, how about we go talk somewhere else? Somewhere more private and secluded. Away from prying ears and eyes. I shrug my shoulders. Okay. That's fine with me. Perfect. As we head in the opposite direction, I look back over to Queen Bee and Naomi. I see them exchange side glances and grins. They know what's up.
You bring her back happier than she is now. You hear?
And don't stay out too late.
Ashley turns around to face them.
You two be quiet. I don't need any comments from the peanut gallery. Thank you very much.
Adorable. Okay, let's go back. It might play out fairly similar, but... I can't understand why I feel so apprehensive. These are all my friends whom I've known for months now. I see them every day. But what I'm about to do is a personal and special thing, and the other's presence is not necessary. Just thinking of asking Ashley when she's alone is stressful enough, but adding two more to the mix, no thanks. So I call to her. Hey, Ashley! She turns around to face me.
Oh, hi!
Can I talk to you? Sure! She just stands there, not moving toward me, smiling innocently the whole time. Privately. Oh? Oh! Of course! Ashley steps away from the group and heads in my direction. Queen Bee and Naomi exchange side glances and grins. Amazing. And then back to me. Don't you worry about them. They just enjoy teasing little poor and helpless me. I think Ashley said that last part just a little too loud on purpose so her friends could hear. So, what's up? Same Gigi. I like that she was like, yeah, sure, we can talk. Oh! Ashley looks down as she nervously puts her hands in her jean jacket pocket. It looks like she's fiddling with something, and I wonder what it could be. Well, I wanted to ask you something. But before I can say the words, Ashley snatches them from my mouth.
What about?
How do you feel about bingo? What? You know, the game of extreme chance with the tiny colorful numbered balls, the bingo cards, and the neon daubers. Please tell me you've played bingo. I was taken aback at how quickly she changed the topic. I don't know how or what to make of it. I have, but, what does that have to do with anything?
Yes!
We should go! Now. Now? Yeah! Apparently there is a Moose's Lodge in Flotsam. And where there's a Moose's Lodge, there's always a bingo night. Mooses? Mises? Mice? What's the plural form here? Anyway, I might have looked at their schedule already and saw it was going down tonight. So, will you bingo with me? Ugh. I groan with extra emphasis to show my displeasure of the pun, but at the same time it puts a smile on my face. Oh, true, Zachary. What? I'll take that as a yes. We are gonna have so much fun tonight. I'm glad we're getting to spend some time together. At least Ashley wants to spend time with me tonight, I guess? I mean, this is what I wanted, even if it's not exactly how I imagined it going. It's sort of like an informal date, no? But just this, right now, is enough to make me happy. And who knows how the rest of the evening will play out. For now, I'm going to focus on having fun with the person I care about. Let's do it. Let's play some bingo. It doesn't take long before we find ourselves outside the makeshift bingo parlor. The Moose's Lodge, like most of them, is a historical brick building, probably dating back to the early 18 beeps. Most small coastal cities have a hall like this that serves several purposes, ranging from chili cook-offs, community meetings, and apparently bingo nights. It's all right there on the event calendar. Before we walk through the doors, Ashley pulls me aside. Watch out for the old ladies. I practically choke on my own laughter. I think I can manage walking a few old ladies across the street if need be. Oh, no. They will take you down. They are ruthless biddies that don't take kindly to us young people. We are immature hooligans in their cataracted eyes. Dang. We are stepping on their turf and they will hate us for it. I wasn't planning on having puncture wounds via knitting needles or bruisers from a walker run into my shins. Should we have brought Francine? It sounds like she would fit in with this crowd. She would give us a very good in. We could have her pose as our high roller, bingo loving grandmother, and then we wouldn't get harassed. But honestly, I'm rather fond of the idea of just us. Playing bingo. Taking out all the old people who get in our way. And winning big. Tonight will just be us then. We can invite Francine next time.
There won't be a next time.
Deal. Together we push open the doors and instantly our senses are assaulted. The smell of ancient powdery floral perfume blended with mothballs stings our nostrils. Our eyes blink to get used to the obnoxiously fluorescent light. And there is a sea of shawls, jeweled brooches, and spectacles with beaded chains as far as the eyes can see. I know, Zachary. We are immediately met with harsh glares from everyone in the room, all of which the combined median age of 76. I hear them scorn us under their breath and watch them shake their heads incredulously at the sight of us. We won't be making friends here. The audacity of the young folk today is downright ridiculous. Ashley puts on her best old lady impression and I play it right back. It's atrocious, really. The hall itself wasn't too fancy and held everything one needed for bingo night. Tables and chairs, a bingo cage, and an army of daubers. Ashley and I make our way up to the main desk and got in line, waiting to purchase all our necessary bingo supplies. While paying the buy-in fee to contribute to the prize pool, Ashley instructed me in the mysterious ways of the bingo. I remember Juniper and I played a few times as kids, but it was never for money or competitive. Okay, so first up are the bingo play cards. You can either get them as a single, a set of 3, or a pack of 9. I'm going all out with a 9-pack. Knowing me, I'll only be able to pay attention to half of them, but the odds of winning are greater. And I do so love winning. How much do you think you can handle, Crystal?
I'll take a steady approach. It was the great Buddha that taught about the middle path, a way between extremes.
And right now that speaks to my gambling style. 1 is too few to be fun, and 9 way too many to keep track of. 3 sounds pleasantly perfect. A logical choice. Now, I need you to mentally prepare yourself for this next part. It will be the most difficult choice you'll ever make.
I'm worried. Should I be worried? I missed the whole life or death aspect in previous bingo games with Juniper. Have I been doing it wrong the whole time? If I choose wrong, will they throw us into a pit of bingo balls and we suffocate due to the choking hazards?
Relax, Crystal. I just need you to choose out your dauber color.
Nope.
But you can't choose blue. That one is mine.
Uh-huh. That would have been funny. What if we, like, dressed up as old ladies from some like, TV show or something? That would have been great. Oops. I meant to read that.
Ashley snatches up a blue dauber from the lineup and cradles it protectively in her arms. The colors themselves are all obnoxiously bright neon, which just remind me of all the lights in the Funplex. And since radioactive blue has already been spoken for, I'll choose the best color, purple!
Purple, the color of nobility and ambition. Indeed. Those old ladies will learn to kneel before me, their bingo god.
This color will surely lead me to big money with a capital B and a capital M. That's the bingo spirit! After getting our supplies, we find a place to sit down. Unfortunately, the only space for both of us is right in the middle of the room, surrounded by a swarm of old ladies. Like a walk of shame, I can feel all eyes on us as we get settled in. Curses of whippersnappers and impudent children are flung our way. Man, so rude. Unaffected by the abuse, we put our daubers at the ready and our bingo cards in front of us. Be ready for when they start calling numbers. They're awfully quick.
I nod to Ashley. I mean, how hard could it be?
One of the people from the front desk takes their position at the ball cage and begins churning it. Hold on to your butts, here we go!
With a quickness I've never experienced, the caller begins shouting out numbers. B6, G52, 074, N36, I21. The numbers hit me fast, like punches to the gut. I tried desperately to keep up, making messy purple blobs on the paper. I could feel myself slipping behind the rest.
Wait, did they say G50 or G60? Maybe G50? That's what I put down.
About the only number I was 100% sure I got was the free space. Glancing over to the old biddies, they brandish their daubers like katanas. And much like an errant ronin whose dishonor leaves them unafraid of death, their strikes were swift and true. Years of playing bingo meant they had honed their skills to mastery. It was merely muscle memory at this point.
I can't keep up, it's too much!
Ashley was frantically trying to daub 9 cards at once, her finger tracing down the column of the letter called. I was having a tough time myself, but the challenge mixed with the confusion of everything left us both in smiles and laughter. I'm just going to daub a smiley face on this next one. There is no point. I'm too far gone at this point. Even though we weren't winning, we were having a blast. Our giggling and boisterous joy wasn't well received by our neighbors, however. And even though they would never disgrace themselves by yelling at us, their rolling eyes and frowns were scolding enough to know their true feelings.
After matches ending in failure and blotches of purple ending everywhere but the bingo card, we got down to the last game of the night. A blackout match. A blackout pattern means all our numbers have to get called to win. We gotta cover that card in ink. This is our last chance for winning, yeah? You know it, and I'm not giving up. One of us has to win, or all of this frustration will be for naught. It won't be all for naught. I'm having a really great time with you, Ashley. Crystal, I know, Zachary. I was just thinking that. I'm like, why is that a thing? The caller starts in again. Numbers are even faster now, and my focus is at its peak. As each new number gets called, my stress meter goes up just a little more. It isn't before long that I notice both my and Ashley's cards are filling up fast. At this rate, we might even have a chance of winning the prize money.
Oh my!
I only need to get one more number! I look at my own card to compare. Me too! Only one left! One of us might actually pull this off! The next number is called. N31. And the next thing I hear is... Bingo! I can't believe it, but the words are coming from my own mouth. I jump up in excitement and do a little victory dance.
Oh my gosh!
Yes! You gotta go out to the front so they can verify you aren't cheating. You do so look suspicious. Is it the hoodie? It's gotta be the hoodie. I make my way to the caller, and after a minute, everything checks out. I'm handed a big pile of cash, the money from the prize pot. Ah, yeah! Triumphantly, I allow myself one making it rain moment when I return to Ashley. Nice. I did it! I can't believe I actually won! I can! Now that you are super rich, what do you plan on doing with all those winnings? I'm glad you asked, Ashley, because I'm taking you out for dinner. But you earned it! You should spend it on something else. Don't worry about it, Ashley. Dinner's on me. You don't have to do that, Crystal. I know, but I want to. Ashley, you're special to me, and I want to treat you to something nice. If you're sure, I'm sure. Well, if that's the case, we are going to the Flavorville Buffet. It's my favorite restaurant, and they just opened one here. Any food sounds like good food at this point. I'm famished. Yo, same, low-key. Can I come with you to the buffet? Good, because once you go to Flavorville Buffet, you'll never want to go to another restaurant again. I highly doubt that, but I'm willing to give it a try. We say adieu to the Moose's Lodge and make our way downtown to Flavorville. I guess I'm not surprised the Flavorville Buffet is packed at this time of night. It's one of the only restaurants still open in Flotsam. Welcome to Flavorville, population us. Well, us and everyone else. All sorts of people are eating here, from the punk teenagers trying to stay out late to avoid responsibilities, to the well-aged biker gang, to the couples having a relaxing dinner out. Am I still a punk teenager because I go out late to avoid responsibilities too? It wouldn't be my first choice for a date, nor my third, but it was Ashley's choice. And whatever makes her happy makes me happy. As we are led to our table, we pass by aisles of buffet tables filled to the brim with every food imaginable. Ashley's eyes go wide with excitement. Once at our table, we take a moment to order drinks before Ashley jumps up ready to devour everything in sight.
Amazing!
Look at all the food! I'm going to eat it all. Oh, what do I start with? Tacos, waffles, ice cream? Fried ice cream waffles made into tacos? Crystal, there are too many choices. I say go with your favorites first. Dessert it is. Nice. Ashley points in the direction of the smorgasbord of sweets. To the dessert bar! We each grab a plastic tray and proceed to shuffle down the food queue with the rest of the people. Both Ashley and I fill up our trays with a plethora of treats. Brownies, cakes, cookies, and an ice cream sundae made to our own perfections. Whew. The sugar rush after this. Quickly, we return to our table with a mountain of goodies and dig in. Oh man, we made out like bandits. Look at this sugary goodness. We share bites from everything, tasting it all. And all of it is delicious. Maybe it's due to working up a huge appetite from all that intense bingo, but I wouldn't expect such flavor from a local beach buffet. I guess that's why they call it Flavorville. It's a ville full of flavor, and it ain't around about that. We talk of the day's events and smile happily in each other's company. Every time Ashley and I get together, it's like this. Endless fun. Being with her brings me such joy. Aww. Eventually, our momentum slows and we have half-eaten desserts strewn across the table. I feel a distinct sense of pride at eating nothing even vaguely resembling actual nutrition. Well done, you two. Well done. I'm so stuffed. I don't think I could eat another bite. Ashley digs her fork deep into a partially eaten brownie, and as she relaxes back into her chair, I see her attitude shift. Huh. While we were gambling and fending off old ladies, Ashley was nothing but laughter and happiness. But now, as I watch, her smile leaves, replaced by a wistful frown while she looks sullenly down at the brownie. I wonder what's changed from just a little bit ago. I could do something to cheer her up, maybe. Could be a sugar crash. I'll try this? Ashley, I want you to know that I'm here if you need anything. Anything at all. I mean it. I'll listen to whatever you have to say. If you need a hug, I'll sweep you up in one. If you need me to wear a toga and feed you grapes while you lounge on a chaise? Is that how you say that? Well, that might take a little longer to arrange, but the thought of me wrapped up in a white bedsheet spurs a small smile on Ashley's face. You're sweet, and I appreciate that. But Ashley's gaze leaves the mess of a brownie and she looks directly into my eyes. Have you ever had to do something that you know will end in failure, but you know you have to do it anyway? Of course. Remember when we went to Max? Ashley nods her head. Doubt ran rampant through my thoughts the entire day. I thought for sure it was going to end with nothing accomplished. I was dead set that it had trickled down and caused the absolute ruin of Pinky's parade. I was scared, but you were there for me that day. You helped me overcome those fears and everything turned out peachy in the end. I put my hands on Ashley's and squeezed them assuredly. You're braver than you think, Ashley. What do you mean? In everything you do, you've always shown me courage. From dealing with brats at the Funplex, to dressing up for cosplay, to confronting all the old biddies at bingo. That is bravery. You're so strong and quirky and wonderful and amazing. And I hastily cut myself off and divert my eye contact. What was I thinking? What was I doing? I got caught up in the moment. I can't just go around spurting things like that without knowing Ashley's side of everything. My face is a rush of red, and so is Ashley's at this point. And I feel like I've just ruined everything, similar to my other romantic relations. Ashley once again fidgets with something in her jacket pocket, and I wonder what she's hidden away. Hey, let's get out of here. I need some fresh air to clear my head, and this place is suffocating. Ashley and I are on the same page. I know a place that's a perfect getaway. By all means, take me there. I pick up the check, and once our financial responsibilities are settled, we head for the beach. I really hope she wasn't referencing a relationship with us as being the thing that's destined for failure, because eek! The nighttime beach is such a stark contrast of the day. Not a soul in sight. The beach is completely dead. It's cooled off enough to don a sweatshirt too, or at least not to be in your beach skivvies. Everything is remarkably brilliant thanks to being bathed in moonlight. And Ashley's moonlit profile is stunning. We stood mostly in silence, save for the "sure is nice out here" and other trivial exchanges. I could feel the awkward tension mounting as Ashley kept fumbling with the thing in her pocket, And her facial expressions kept changing. Same, Gigi. This isn't how I pictured this night to end up, both of us floundering around with nothing to say. I was about to chalk this up as another failure, another unrequited experience. Ooh. Happy endings aren't for the Wave Rider family. Hello, thank you so much for the coffee.
You're welcome. It smells strange to me today.
It smells strange.
I don't know. How you guys doing?
We have a coffee daw.
Coffee daw.
I mean, it smells like coffee.
Okay. It was just me.
Whew. Did you make that with boiling water? It's so hot. Yow!
Hello, Gigi and JJ and ZH and DR and.
Oh my goodness.
Just initialize everybody.
Initialize everybody, oh my. Oh my goodness. I'm almost done.
Okay.
And I'm starving.
You're starving?
Are you still okay for making food after?
Sure.
Are you like, I'm not hungry at all?
I'm hungry. Yeah, I can eat.
You're hungry? You can eat? Okay. Woo!
Dr. Dan to you.
That's Dr. Dan to you.
Alright, I'll let you finish up so we can go and eat.
Okay.
Bye, chat. Have a great night.
Okay, thank you so much. Bye-bye. And yeah, Zachary, I hope it's not a gun that she has in her pocket. I'm like, what are you fiddling with?
I'm sorry.
Huh? Sorry for what?
Sorry for being me. Sorry for being awkward and weird this whole evening.
Why? You just what? Ashley digs her hands into her jean jacket pocket and pulls out a sheet of paper.
I just feel like everything leading up to this moment has been a mess. I wrote you this letter, and I haven't been able to muster enough courage to read it to you.
You wrote me a letter?
Yeah, how old school is that, right? Can I read it to you?
Of course. Even though I'm dreading the worst, I can't deny Ashley this opportunity to express herself. It wouldn't be fair to her at all, not after everything we've shared. I mean, I would not be expecting the worst. I would just be like, what's she gonna say to me? Please do. I'm genuinely interested in what you have to say.
Okay, I can do this.
Yeah, right, Gigi? I'm like, I'm not dreading anything at this point. Ashley takes a second to uncrumple the wad of paper before starting. I'm gonna take a sip of water.
Dearest Crystal.
I can hear the shakiness in her voice. My heart leaps at the thought that maybe this will turn out all right. But how many conversations end well when the threat of "we should talk" looms overhead? I don't think that was how that was conveyed. It's just like, I wanted to talk to you as I wrote it out. Uh-oh. Gigi, what do you see? What do you see with your elf eyes? Oh, and Zachary, same. So much same. Off the cuff, I am a mess. I'm an absolute trash fire. But if I can communicate through text, email, handwritten letter, I'm golden. I'm so much better off. I studied my heart and activated my defense barrier, ready for the onslaught. Girl, calm down.
Right off the bat, I want to make one thing clear. You are the most amazing person I have ever met.
Aw.
I have never known anyone as unabashedly wonderful, funny, and kind-hearted as you. Just knowing you has changed my life so significantly that words cannot even begin to explain how much you mean to me. You bring me so much happiness, and I adore spending every minute with you, even if some of it involves chasing children around the Funplex.
I love this.
You lift me up and inspire me to be a better person. I can't help it, but every time I look at you, my heart skips a beat, and I feel warm and fuzzy.
Aww.
You are my everything. My favorite color, my favorite person, my favorite song.
She looks up from the paper earnestly.
Basically, what I'm trying to tell you is, I love you.
Yay!
Like, I love you a lot.
I'm completely taken aback, and all I can do is listen while she continues to read aloud. But I know I'm not normal. Not that I know what normal is anyway. I mean, who really does, right? It's taken me a lot of introspection and looking at my entire life to bring me to this point. And you are so very important to me. And that's why I'm sharing this with you. I trust you. As you know, I've been struggling with my identity. This is something that I've been dealing with for as long as I can remember. None of that has changed, and honestly, I still don't know either way. I just know I don't see myself as 100% woman nor 100% man. Some days I feel like a lady, being fierce and feminine. Other days I feel like a boy, laid back and carefree. Not to say that these are the only distinctions. Sometimes I feel like an effeminate boy, too. It's not as simple as man or woman, male or female. And maybe I'll never have the proper explanation or words that define me. And that's okay. I realize that I am me, and I don't want to change that. I want to continue to be who I've been. I am Ashley Wolf, and I want to continue to grow and learn more about myself. And I'd really love for you to be by my side and go on this journey with me. That was a beautiful letter. That was wonderful. You wrote that so well. Ashley folds up the letter and slides it back into her pocket. So, now that I've gone and completely opened my heart to you, that's it. That's me. Thank you for listening. Oh, hi, Monica. Oh man, I like both of those too. Okay, I'm doing the first one too, and then I'm doing the first one first, and then the second one. Yes, yes. I honestly thought this was going to end in hellfire and being alone. Why? But oh, how I was wrong. I've never been happier to be wrong. I think I love her more than ever. Ashley, thank you so much for sharing all this with me. It takes so much strength to put yourself out there like you did. I'm touched. Truly. Aww. Look at how cute they are. Look at the feet. Look at the crossed feet. Okay, hold on. I want to do the kiss too. I am so touched by Ashley's words. I just want to wrap her up in my arms and share my love. Right now, I could totally kiss the heck out of you. That is, if that's okay with you, I mean. Duh! I've only been wanting to kiss you since, oh, I don't know, forever. Woo! Yes! Yes! Ashley smirks and leans in close. My heart pounds as she leans in and kisses me gently. I wrap my arms around her waist and reciprocate the tender moment. I kiss her back passionately. All of my built-up emotions and kinetic tension release as we embrace. Her lips are soft and warm, and I smile happily as we continue kissing. Ashley pulls back from me and gently puts her hand up to my face. She smiles lovingly.
Before we get in too deep, I just want to make sure you're okay with this. Can you accept me for me?
Of course I accept you. I love you, Ashley. Ashley hugs me tightly and gives me another peck. I love you so much. You mean so much to me, too. I could never say it as eloquently as you, but the feelings are there.
You are so very special to me.
As you are to me. We spent the rest of the night among the moon and stars, chatting, enjoying each other's company, and, of course, exchanging kisses and tender moments. When I first thought of how this was going to go down, I would have never imagined it ending like this. Huh. I guess I did get my happy ending. At least before the conflict happens. And that's how Ashley and I found each other. I'd called our lunchtime party the high watermark, one perfect moment in time. But I was wrong. This was it. And in the difficult weeks ahead, I'd cling to that high watermark in hopes the wave would roll my way again. Yay! Beautiful. Encore.
Level 5 of Arcade Spirits completed. So far, you scored 20,000 points. You're winning friends and influencing people.
20,000 even. Nice.
Oh, and pizza fact time! 3 of the top 10 weeks of pizza consumption occur in January. More pizza is consumed during the big game week than any other week of the year. Do you want to save your game before proceeding to level 6?
Yes. Let's do that. Perfect! Alright, we did it! We were able to do the beach dates. Yay! Well, that is definitely a high mark to end the stream on. Thank you guys for joining me for the extra late edition. Keeping me company. I really do appreciate y'all. Oh, man, I am babushed and starving. Why did we have to talk about food at the end there? Ah, man. Well, at least I got some sugar from Crystal and Ashley, so you're gonna go die now, Zachary. Let the NyQuil take you over. Embrace it. Alright, Zach's gonna die. I'm gonna get some food. And, yeah, rest of this week is gonna be all Psychedelica, the Black Butterfly, getting into a whole new series, so that's gonna be a fun time. And then Max will be coming by on Saturday for more Danganronpa, which we should be doing the trial, fingers crossed, so yeah. All kinds of good stuff coming up. Thanks again, guys, for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your day wherever you are, and yeah. We shall hang out again another time. Until then,